And we are back with Terra Nullius going into our last part here of the day. And y'all find yourself in a section of caverns.
A section of caverns.
Gadoosh.
Gadoosh.
Whoa, that was torch effect.
Isn't that so cool?
Oh boy! Oh,
I got some new things, guys.
Oh snap! We are.
Oh, that is cool.
So what
$1 ballin' here.
Yeah, what oh, $6.99. So basically what this is you guys have, obviously been following these tunnels for a while, and Ari, you find a point where it just there's like a ladder going down into this other chamber, and so you guys have just come up from the ceiling or come down from the ceiling, and you step into this chamber, and you see crates and boxes of various materials here. It seems mostly like tools of various sorts, like maybe things to like carve out caverns, or like, I don't know, rope and those sorts of things. It's all kind of miscellaneous. It's hard to tell what specifically it might be used for. But yeah,
Is our dark vision on?
It should be.
I don't think mine's right.
And there are like actually lit torches.
There are.
Oh my gosh.
You just can't. Yeah, it's just there's just walls there. So.
yeah.
There's like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's walls where we are because we came up from a ladder, and I'm assuming this is where we came out. And then
It looked like it cut off in darkness.
So I'm gonna say let's do pass without trace.
Okay.
Guys, right? I mean, that makes sense to me, right? Like, as we're trying to, like, we're like, okay, like, this is somewhere. I think this is it. Let's, like...
Moonlight, shine your blessing of guidance upon me. Trying to be sneaky.
22 for me.
Oh, God.
19!
It basically ends up being the same stuff right now. Because of what you can see. Yeah.
Good job, Darius. Oh, it's only no, it's 17. Good job, Darius. You did good in stealth for once.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So
All
that's
right.
plus 10.
Excuse me, it is a 19 with pass without a trace.
I know. Still the lowest
That is
roll.
not bad. Still no one is surprised, but you don't have to rub it in. Caleb.
Emily. Yeah, Migs.
Whoa, Miggy.
Nice job, Migs. Cool.
My boy.
So everybody's stealthing. Where you want to go?
The cult of the dying flame, preferably.
Yeah, I mean, let's just, like, figure out, let's just explore these little tunnels that are right here. Should we go to the side one or the down one?
I'd just like to point out that Darius's stealth is one less than Miggy's. So I totally think what Darius is doing is trying to mimic exactly what Miggy is doing.
Right.
Technically, Miggy rolled less than you. It's just that he has a higher modifier.
Yeah.
So, okay. So, are we going to the side one or the bottom one?
You're the ranger.
I'm the ranger, so I guess
you should pick.
Let's
You
go
should
to
range
the.
ahead.
Let's go to the middle one then.
You just disappeared.
We're
Yeah,
going to the
let's
middle
see.
one.
Which does that? So
Okay.
the one to the left.
Yes, the one to the left. We're just gonna start going up, I guess. Say, can someone?
So these
grab
are like
quick-
actually steps, guys, right here, like that are carved.
right.
Okay.
What were you gonna say,
Okay,
Alyssa?
so this is like a ledge right here.
Yeah, so you get to
I
this
think-
little ledge, and Ari, you see this is like a whole big chamber. There's a big old burning brazier right in the center of it.
Yeah, I see that. I can
these-
barely see it, but I
Yeah,
can
these
see
right
it.
here are like big. They're pillars of stone that are like connected to the ceiling. So that's why it's blocking your vision.
Right.
Whoa, that's trippy that you can. It's like blocking the vision so much.
Yeah. Okay.
Those
I
are
don't see
steps.
anybody in there.
Nope. It's just a big chamber
How
with a
far?
burning brazier in the middle.
How far down is the ledge?
Only like 5 feet. It's not that big at all.
Okay, so I'll just hop down.
That's nearly twice my height. Thank you very much.
Well, then I'll bring you
Thank
down.
you very much.
I'll like pick you up and just
Yeah,
put
yeah.
you down.
I like jump into her arms.
No, only Miggy can do that.
I definitely do a graceful, like, lie down flat onto my belly and then slowly lower myself down to the ground.
Oh, I see.
So as
Those
not
are
to
all
injure
pillars.
myself.
Okay.
Which is also the move that I would pull in real life.
I would like to examine this fire that's right here.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll make an investigation check.
I'm like, why is there a random fire pit in the middle of this room? There
Darius
must be
is
a
standing
reason.
next
Why,
to her.
indeed.
It doesn't. It's not a save. It's an investigation.
Not yet, but if there's a thing where it's like, okay.
There could be a
But
save.
of note, Darius is here for you.
All right. Cool. 11.
It's hard to say, honestly. It seems like there's something definitely ritualistically important about this brazier. Maybe things are like thrown into here. Maybe you see some bones in the brazier, so maybe like sacrifices are put in here or something like that. I don't know, like animals. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Can
Okay,
Can Darius also roll to find out because he knows something about rituals?
Make a religion check.
With advantage?
No.
No. If I can find religion. Oh, hey.
No.
How's a 3?
Can I
But
use my crystal ball to scry on the flame? So then I can have true sight
True
around
sight
it?
on it, yeah. Make a well.
Is that a...
What do
I
you?
don't think that's a
can't do that.
roll.
she can do it in a
You can
place.
do it on a location. I'm just making sure, like, if there's
So,
not a
The
thing that has to happen.
cavern.
Can I roll investigation on the fire as well?
Mm-hmm. Sure can. Yeah, I guess there isn't a save for
Not locations.
locations. Yeah.
How's a 20 do?
Yeah, so Raya, you cast this, and yeah, you don't see any like invisible creatures or whatever, right? Like in the flame looks normal. True Sight doesn't let you like it doesn't cast detect magic, does it?
No.
Yeah, so you don't see anything odd about this fire. Tweety though, I think you get a sense. Okay, so you've heard about people that like wizards that like conjure elementals. This looks like that. Like
Oh
like
my
a
God,
brazier
we're
to
about to-
conjure elementals from.
We're gonna fight a fire elemental right now, guys.
Let's use that ring.
Yeah. I'm gonna
You-
get that
you-
fire
You
immunity.
gotta be the one to kill it so you can get all those special powers.
Yeah.
Do I know that that's what the ring is for?
I think I do now.
Yeah, Ari does.
I'm like, once I realize that, I'm just gonna back up a little bit. I'm like, we should be careful here.
And as
Wow.
soon as you say that, the fire
Roll
starts
initiative.
swirling. Roll initiative, my friends.
Don't you see how I
Yay!
strategically placed myself far away from the fire?
Yup.
While everyone else was investigating, I was like, nah, no thank you.
Okay, let me actually pull up the initiative there.
I'm so excited that I might get to kill a fire elemental right now.
Whoa!
Oh, yeah. What?
Nice
A
job,
whole
y'all.
6.
Oh man. Okay, so Darius is the only one that goes first.
Goes first.
What do you mean?
Miggy.
Oh,
Darius, then
Darius
Miggy,
goes
then
first,
me.
then Miggy. Where's the fire elemental?
I'm grabbing it. Give me a second.
How does Darius go first?
Wait, I rolled a how? Because I rolled a 22.
Oh, not Darius, Toity.
Oh, Toity.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
I
was
was
looking
like,
at
who
it
are you guys
wrong,
talking
too.
about? Darius is
I said, oh, what, jokingly, because I got a 6. Point 1.
I am so glad I have the Cape of Genasi kind.
So, some cool looking fire elementals.
I have the beard of
Here.
Darius kind.
It's true.
Oh dang. There's 3 of them.
Yeah,
Oh my
so
goodness.
you see this big old honking one, right? That like is let me
Dang it, it's barely
This big old
faster
honking
than
one
me.
that definitely lifts.
yeah. I'm trying to show this to you guys. There you go.
Yeah.
right? So it's like almost as if it has like like armor of like obsidian, like volcanic rock, right? And it has this like horrible mask of rock. And yeah, it's flanked by 2 of its cohorts. So
Wait, where did one of them go?
I don't know. I think it disappeared randomly. Let me bring it back.
That's fine. We can just leave it. It doesn't have to come back.
I know, really. Fine. It's okay.
Not like most of my magic won't do anything against fire.
And then let me grab the other character sheet here.
No, I did not use a spell.
There we go.
I have a feeling produce flame is not going to do anything against these guys.
Probably not.
Cool stuff. Let's see who goes first.
Toady.
Toity! Yeah, I don't think anyone's surprised, but like, yeah.
I literally like okay,
No.
wait.
It's you, Toity. What you do? A bunch of fire elementals just appear from this brazier. They start roaring at you. Honestly, Ari, I think you understand because they're speaking in Ignan, but nobody else does. Or you hear them say, I have come to test you. Yeah.
Well, bring it!
I didn't bring a pencil though.
But I didn't study.
Turn in your pamphlet to chapter 2.
No.
I didn't.
This will
I
be
can't
open
even-
books and open notes. I am benevolent.
Wait, Jordan.
But I can't even read.
Not yet. You will.
I think
Just another couple months.
Toity's just gonna think, you know, it worked once. Hopefully it works again. And pulls out the Ion Stone and Glory.
With the servant's glory? Sure.
And he's going to attempt. Yeah, it's been enough time. I'm going to attempt to
Sedate him.
rod of rulership them.
So the first thing that happens is Balaam says to you, no.
Why not? Worked last time.
I know it worked last time. This isn't about it working. We need to be careful here.
Puts it away and disengages. Is his action instead, and just moves out of the way.
Sure.
Because I can't. I can't.
Yeah. There are a bunch of giant fire elementals. You need to get away.
Dang it.
You know whose turn it is, guys?
Miggy's.
It's Mickey's turn, and he's gonna do some things, and hopefully I won't butcher him.
Oh my gosh. The new and
No,
improved Mickey.
you're not gonna butcher him. You are going to bake him.
Yeah, don't bake him. We already have one person who's consistently
I was
getting.
about to say, I'm the
Dang
one
it!
here
I was
getting
gonna
baked.
say that, Jordan. I was gonna say it.
Wow.
I would like to point out that Emily, Steph, and I all were like, we know where this joke is going.
So
There's a reason I said bake.
Miggy charges the giant fire elemental.
Oh, Mickey. Oh,
Yep.
no. Miggy.
Oh, Miggy, you're so
And
dumb.
he grabs out his rapier and his dagger and starts to, and tries to do like a double thing here.
Ah, of course, the double thing.
Double thing.
Dual wielding is what I meant to say. So he hits with his dagger, but not with his rapier. Let's see what's 15. Okay. All right. 6 damage.
Wow,
Max
Mickey.
damage.
Oh right. Looks like this thing has. It doesn't seem to do very much.
There's a
but then-
reason I ran.
Yeah, but then Miggy just
That being said, make sure
back
that they
up.
have separate health.
Yes.
They do.
Or
Miggy
have
backs
them
back
have
up,
the same health.
and because he has a special thing that if he attacks someone, he doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity from them this turn. He literally just walks away. And And
Would have been helpful before.
yeah, I know,
Gosh.
wouldn't it have been? And then, he also gets a sneak attack damage on that one. That time. Yeah.
Stop.
baby.
Whoa!
There you go,
Get
buddy.
that sneak attack.
Nice.
So Miggy's just like, whoop, 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 slice. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Yep. So he seems to be very determined, and he just glides into combat, slices its leg, and then glides back out.
I think Darius just notices that. He's like, what the crap was that?
Yeah. And then what he's gonna do, I think, is he is going to
Create a saloon, so we get bonuses.
Oh, create a saloon?
Yes, create a saloon.
That's what I heard.
That's
I
also
meant
what
to
I
saloon.
heard.
To create a saloon.
Oh, Saloon.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh.
Because he used his bonus action to do the dagger, so yeah, that's it for him. Cool. It's the Elder Fire Elemental's turn. He is going to reach out a hand to Ari and say, did you say that in Ignan, Ari, as a response? Bring it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he says, the fact that you speak our language will not save you, wench. And he just grabs you to try to burn
Tries
Who's
to.
he calling a wench?
you.
He tries to. I am imposing disadvantage.
Okay, so then that
the first one?
is.
Yaw.
The second one definitely hits though.
Oh my gosh.
Bad touch.
Okay, that's
So-
halved though.
Yeah, so you take 10 fire damage.
Okay.
Wait, why is that half?
Oh,
Is that the
don't touch
ring?
Because I have the ring.
Yeah, because it's
Oh,
immune
sorry.
if you kill the fire elemental. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So 10 fire damage, and then you are on fire. You're ignited. So
Awesome.
until a creature takes an action to douse the fire, the target takes 2d12 fire
Ooh.
damage at the start of
Oh
each of
my
its turns.
goodness. Holy
Stop,
crap.
drop, and roll.
Raya, it's you.
I am going to use my bonus action to go ahead and get my spiritual weapon up
Mm-hmm.
right here.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack the big guy with it.
Right here, you said?
Yes. 15?
Yep.
Yeah!
Right on the money.
5 force damage.
Nice job, Sickle.
Look, it's better than 0, and it's a bonus action I can use every turn.
Mm-hmm.
Sick 'em.
So
Tickle 'em.
then, classic as my next move for my action, I am going to Sacred Flame from afar.
Yeah. Good thing this is actually fire damage instead of radiant damage. Which...
Yeah. And it's really a DC 14. I don't know why the DCs are messed up on my spells.
Okay, yeah, you might have to manually
But my
go in.
spell save DC, I don't know how to do it. I've tried.
I can look at it, yeah.
looking, but it's a 14 is my DC.
Okie dokie.
Oh, my
Oh.
It's a...
It takes 0 damage from
Sounds good.
that.
Yeah,
And
so I think it just says to you don't understand because it's speaking in Ignan, but are you hear it say, you think to fight fire with fire, fool?
it's not real fire.
Like
And
Well,
then,
you're
fire.
not real fire.
fire.
yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay right there.
Baby, you're a firework.
Oh my
And
gosh, it would be so
that's
fun to
my
be a
turn.
No,
to
baby,
lock-
you're a fire elemental.
What is that it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It'd be so
My
fun to be
turn.
a Talakanoli, because if you were to light off fireworks, you could just be like,
Yep.
Yep.
Ari, you take 8
8
fire
damage.
damage as you're
Awesome.
burning alive.
Wonderful. That's great. Okay.
I know, guys. I know what we should do with these fire elementals.
I know what we should do too. Dominate monster.
Oh yeah, buddy.
Oh, that's much better than my idea.
What?
So wisdom saving throw on the elder fire elemental. You doing on the elder one?
Yes. I figured that's the most beefy one.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. What's the DC for you?
What is the DC for me?
I think it's just your...
It's 13.
It's 13. All right. It has so given its wisdom modifier, it's in your favor that it will fail this.
I could also use a bardic inspiration item.
It's true.
You might want to do that.
I don't think it'll matter. No, it literally won't. I literally can't do anything.
Crap. Well, now I'm on fire, and I just used my action to do that. So that sucks. Let me see here. It has 5 charges, so I can do it again.
Arya's hardcore.
No. It's a spell save of 17, is what it says. The spell cast from the ring. It has a spell save DC 17.
Awesome, cool.
So you can make it miss, Toity.
Let me double check. So I'm pretty sure it can, but
Can you do that with saves?
oh no, it's not. It's not a save. It's a ability check. It's only ability checks, attack rolls, or damage rolls.
Oops.
So no saves. That's why I was double checking. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
Frick.
Now, did you make a wisdom save or just a wisdom ability?
I made a
check?
wisdom save. Well, it doesn't have a separate wisdom save, so it would just be the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm on fire, and I can't do anything to put it out. So
Ari is hardcore. She just doesn't pay attention to the fire that's burning her alive, and she just grabs the ring. She's like, ah!
I can put you out.
There you
go. I'm gonna have Buck come over here.
Well, actually, it says you with prestidigitation, I can instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, torch, or a small campfire. Is Ari currently?
I would say small campfire still fits.
It's
Yeah.
a small campfire.
Oh my gosh!
Cooking alive, and I'm like, "Argh."
Like she's just cooking
Get
alive.
your
Everyone's like,
s'mores.
Also, if prestidigitation is an action, you'd just be able to put her out anyway.
Yeah, because you could spend an action to put her out, but he doesn't have to get close. I don't think, right? Or do you have to? Can you do prestidigitation at a distance?
I mean, I can't why would I touch a fire to put it out?
I don't know.
Oh, range is 10 feet. Oh, good point. Okay.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Anyway, so as my bonus action, I'm gonna have Buck use help. So the first melee attack the first attack that is on this monster will get advantage.
Okay.
Oops.
next
I accidentally
one.
moved myself.
Cool stuff. Is that it?
Yeah, I mean that's all I can do. So.
It is the smaller fire elementals' turns.
The small boys.
Yup. How far can they move? Okay.
Oh, man, you rolled a 19 on that.
No!
No.
No!
No, come here.
You moved out of Buck's range with that one.
I don't think I did. I tried to make it so he went over here, right?
Yeah, but I think he's...
So he was right here. No, I can do it. Yeah, I can go like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Cool. So fire elemental attack on Toity. Give me a second. I gotta change something.
Well, I'm glad they rolled terribly.
And this is the second attack on Toity. She spoke too soon, my friend. Wait, what is it? Oh, it's just a 9 at first.
Wait, why did it roll 2?
It for some reason it's doing the fire damage you take because you're on fire now.
Well, no. Here's my question. One, I have fire resistance. Do I technically still catch on fire?
Yes, because Ari did. Yeah, it's just immune to fire. That wouldn't happen.
You just get half damage.
So I take 4 or 5.
4. It rounds down.
Okay, so I take 4 damage and I'm on fire. So I can't put Ari out.
You could. You just have.
I can't
You
put
would just
myself
still
out
be on
there.
fire. Yeah.
It'd be better. Let's just say it would be better for you to put Ari out, and
Yeah.
I could put you out, possibly.
Yeah.
Yes, you take, 4. And then Miggy is gonna get some attacks on him.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, what? Okay, all right, that's fine.
Wait, is one of those about to miss?
So
Then that isn't.
he takes 14.
What's his AC?
His AC is 14.
Don't forget he has uncanny dodge, so one of those is halved if he uses his reaction this turn.
One of the damage, is that how that works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So do it on the crit.
Yes. Yeah.
Should I make the one touch miss?
Probably.
I'm gonna make the touch one miss. I'm trying to make the touch one miss.
So confused why there's so many rolls for this.
Yeah, it's for some reason it's making.
Okay,
Misses.
so the touch is a 12.
So the first one misses. Yeah. Okay.
We can't have him dead this.
Yeah. So he takes 20.
Still.
10.
Well, no,
Right?
10
Because it's half.
Use uncanny dodge.
Yes. Yep. Sorry, I was
And then is
confused
he
there.
on fire?
He is also on fire because he's a creature or a flammable object.
Oh my gosh.
We're all just gonna be on fire. See, this is why we should just bear through it and just attack.
Darius, it's you, buddy.
Dang it! I have.
Go behind him so we're flanking for one.
I will, but I have a lot of options here for my action. Okay.
As usual.
I could either bless the three of you.
I didn't sneeze.
I knew you were going to say that.
I
I said it in my head before you said it, and I was like, Seth's going to say it.
think what this proves is that Emily is actually good with these two, good with puns too. She just doesn't use them.
I choose not to.
And I choose to go full bore.
So no filter, all filter.
Not no
Did
filter.
you just say that Raya has all filter or Emily has an all
Emily.
filter? That's what I meant. Because I don't think that's true.
Well, yeah.
When I choose to, yes.
So you said, I thought you were making a joke that Raya filters drugs. Seth, you muted yourself.
What? I didn't mute myself.
Were you just laughing silently?
Yes.
Okay.
It was a very airy laugh.
Okay.
Not an Ari laugh, an airy laugh.
Okay, so that's option one. I can use bless on the three. Probably it would be on Miggy, Ari, and Toity. I could either do that. I
that
could.
you?
It's basically
You add a d4 to attack and saving throws.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it would be better to do that or if you should just attack it to just try and kill it.
I could just straight up attack it and try to knock down as much damage as possible. I could cast Shield of Faith to make sure someone like Miggy doesn't get smashed to pieces.
Yeah, but they've been rolling crazy amounts anyway. And
Right.
if his AC would only be brought up to 16.
Honestly, it would probably be better is if you attacked it and then tried to get it kind of away from us a little bit, maybe.
Or I could cast Warding Bond on Miggy, and then Miggy will have resistance to all damage, and he will take half, and I will take half of any damage he takes.
I feel like that's
Or-
bad. I think you should
So
just attack.
basically what it does is it splits any damage he takes in half, and I take half and he takes half.
I don't think that's worth it for Mickey.
Nah, I don't think so.
honestly. He doesn't have enough hit points to waste a
Mhm.
turn on that. He's gonna go down. We all know this. This is not a secret. I'm gonna have to just keep getting him up again and again. I think it would be better for you to attack the guy in front of you and try and do the blow away thing. that you could do.
Well, if I were to do the blow away thing, it would, and if I were flanking, then it would just blow.
Well, then don't do flanking. Just
Right. Then it.
because
Wait,
Just
did we
stand
say
there
that
and blow it
spiritual
away.
weapon? No. Yeah, did we say spiritual weapon counts as flanking?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If you go right to
But
the bottom left,
Buck, just keep in mind too, your first attack you also have advantage on because of Buck. So
Right.
flanking, isn't, like, yeah, it might be helpful, but and plus I don't think they have that great of AC, fire elementals.
It's the big
It's
guy
15.
was 15.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
because if
what
you
was that?
fly him away, both Buck and I will get attacks of opportunity on him, and so will the spiritual weapon.
Yeah. So I think what I'm gonna do then. Do you have your machetes nearby? Or like
Yeah, I mean they're always on my side.
okay. So are they on the side like Darius is on or on the other side?
Hmm?
Which side like is
They're
Darius
both on like both sides of my.
okay, one on each side.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one that Darius is the machete that Darius is beside. Darius reaches down and touches and says, Adi, kill it.
Magic
and casts
weapon!
Magic weapon on
Yeah.
your machete.
Nice.
That'll help. That'll help.
And that's a bonus action. And then
Cool.
I'm gonna use
a great
my
bonus action.
Maku. It is. It's so useful.
Thanks. Can you put the spell in the?
Yeah.
Does it just make it magical? That's like all it does.
No, actually, it does.
I think he gives it like a +1 bonus or something.
Yeah, +1 bonus to
Yeah.
attack and damage.
Yeah, so as if it's a +1 weapon, yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
And it's concentration, but it's up to 1 hour.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so we'll have to keep that in mind for keeping up concentration.
Right. And now I'm gonna smack the crap out of him with temperance.
Do it.
Let's get to one temperance hitting, eh? Oh!
double crit.
Nice, dude. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I am
Double
Darius.
26.
That's awesome.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained?
Cool. Roll that damage.
Are you not entertained? I'm sorry.
Wow.
Wow, you rolled a 1 for the second one.
Ta-da!
Yeah, so you like tear into this thing and like a chunk of its like rock armor like it's flung off to the side. Tear into it. Cool.
And then I'm going to use
Did you get another attack?
yeah, I'm gonna. Do I have to decide before I attack or after, or can I do it like as if I hit to
The what
expend the thing for the wind thing to
The
knock him
pushback?
back?
You can do
Yeah.
it when you hit.
Okay.
I don't mind. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't you have also the thing where the spell where you can do when you would hit?
Yeah, but he
so
already
like-
used his bonus action.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bonus action. Okay.
Hold on, I don't think it is. No, it's not. It's not a bonus action. I can just do it.
Oh, you mean the divine smite? Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that. Just
So I'm
normal.
gonna use divine
Ah,
smite.
okay. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on with your character. So.
I know. Is
There's
he?
just so many things you're just allowed to do.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. He's obviously not undead. He's not a fiend either, is he?
Nope.
Okay.
He's an elemental.
Mentor. Well, use divine.
He's a
Smite.
little elemental, if you know what I mean.
I really don't.
Elemental.
Oh,
He's
I get
crazy.
it.
I
Okay, so
now
is
know
Darius.
what
They
you
probably get along pretty well.
I now know what you mean.
I got it now.
Cool. Nice.
And then we're gonna strike with temperance one more
Yeah,
time.
do it.
And that didn't work
Yeah,
very
that
well.
did not work. Cool.
That didn't work out, but that's okay.
All right, Toity, you take some damage. You take
Do I
4
take half
damage.
Don't you die on me now, Jody. I
Because
don't
you're
want
on
you to
fire.
die.
I have an idea.
Bard is on fire.
Okay.
Thank you,
Um,
Emily. Thank you.
So if I take my potion of that, one of the potions of speed, do I still get another action? Since technically that would give me another one.
Let's double check.
I would think so.
So
I think so, but let's double check that. So haste. So it's an action to drink it.
But do I get my second
Yeah,
action? Like,
choose a willing creature you can see. Blah, 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 blah. Yep.
sweet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to down 1 potion of speed.
Yeah, you do. Nice.
Don't do drugs.
It's a potion. I
Different.
mean,
I don't know. That sounds like a
Exactly.
drug to me.
that's
It's
that
my
is very
magical elixir.
True. And then what
It's
I'm going
called
to do.
speed.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, prestidigitation is an action, so I'm going to use prestidigitation on Ari, so she is no longer on fire.
Don't you have to get closer to her though?
Oh, I will. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you could go like right here and still be in its range, so
Okay.
and be able to do it.
I'll move here. Did I? Oh, it's.
Well, doesn't the haste spell allow you to like do something like disengage? And
He
stuff,
gets
or-
a +2 bonus to AC, advantage on dexterity saving throws, and 1 additional action. So you could use that action to dash, but
Well, I'm moving.
yes, basically he's using his 2 actions to drink the potion and put out your fire.
And then as a bonus action, I'll go ahead and use healing word on Ari.
Okay, cool.
Because
Oh,
I don't have
nice.
any first level spell. My first level attacking spell is Burning Hands and Dissonant Whispers, but I feel like it's more useful if I cast healing word.
So I think what we see, Toity, is that your wig has been burned up since you are on fire, and so we just see like the ruined hair underneath.
Well, Ari gets 6 hit points back at least.
She does. Cool. Is that it?
That's all I can do.
Yeah. So Miggy is going to use his bonus action to hit with his dagger. It's offhand. And he hits. And let me double check when his sneak attack damage comes into range here.
Well, if he just moves right next to
Yeah,
Buck,
buddy. No, he has a thing called a rakish audacity, which does he adds his charisma modifier to initiative rolls, but in addition, you don't need advantage on your attack roll to use your sneak attack if no creature other than your target is within 5 feet of you and you don't have disadvantage. So because he's like alone fighting this thing, he can use his sneak attack damage. It's awesome
1v1 me, bro.
So
because he's a
alone-
swashbuckler.
So if he's alone or if he's next to somebody, he gets
Exactly.
sneak attack.
He just always gets to use his sneak attack.
That was
he
so
gets
sneak
3
attack,
of them
though.
though.
Yeah, that was an accident.
Still, it was bad.
That was really bad.
Do better.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Mickey.
There you go. That's
Mickey just needed a stern talking to.
Cool. So just, oops. Oh no, I made a mistake. No. What have I done? Um. 7 damage. And then, since he's hit it and attacked it, he's just gonna run away. Boop.
Really ran away.
And he's using his action to put out his fire. Though I do need to roll for.
Wow,
Damage
he's
he
really. Why did he go all the way up there?
I don't know. He has plenty of movement.
But like, maybe what are you doing?
Where do you want him to move?
Don't put this on me. He's his own person. This is why he just hasn't proven himself to the party yet.
It's because I'm bad at D&D, Emily. That's
He makes
why.
silly choices like this.
All right, it's the Elder Fire Elemental's turn. He is going to again reach out to Ari and try to burn her.
Right as I put her right as I put her fire out, she's gonna be on fire again.
Oh, if
I
it
use
hits.
protection again to.
Wow.
well, the second one hits. Holy
Yeah,
cow!
it's not gonna have it make a difference here.
It's not going to make a difference there.
Well, no, I could do my other thing.
Oh, yeah, you can take it.
instead.
But you also have concentration right now on
Yeah, no,
magic weapon, so
it's
I would-
okay.
yeah.
Like, because I have resistance anyway, so
Yeah, that's true.
and you don't. So,
Yeah, that's better for her to take it right now.
so you take 9 fire damage,
okay,
No.
and you're on fire again.
awesome.
I wasted my action.
You did.
I'm sure that Mickey thinks she's always on fire anyway.
Oh,
Normally that would fill Ari with butterflies, but now it confuses her.
I just don't know anymore.
Yup.
My
Raya.
whole life's been a lie.
Okay. Look, Toity. You have 2 actions. You can put yourself out, and I can give myself advantage and hit this thing to try and actually kill it.
Okay.
Or should I even get close to it? Because I am also very squishy right now.
It's true.
Don't
Ari,
get
how
close
are,
to anything.
Ari,
I'm
how
okay.
are you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm a 42 out of 63.
Oh, yeah, girl, you're totally fine.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
Your damage is still more than my max right now.
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about
By
me.
a good amount.
Stay away. Just try to kill these things. Especially like these small ones, because even if I dominate this one, like that's not going to stop these guys necessarily. So,
Okay, so let's see. Let me see how far this.
Man, where's Akashi when you need him?
Okay. I am, I guess, first gonna use my bonus action to move my spiritual weapon across from Darius to give him advantage on the big guy and
Mhm.
give me advantage attacking him right now. And come on. Oops. It did it twice, so it's the top one, which definitely hits.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing it was the top one.
Yep. Roll that damage. 7 force damage. Nice job.
There we go.
You force him to take 7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
The big thing is now what I want to do for my action. I guess we should try to like kill these things probably.
Probably.
So,
Sounds like a good plan.
I mean,
Does
usually.
that big guy look like he's really like super hurt at all? Really?
Moderately hurt.
Okay, so they kind of have him like pretty good. How about the bottom one that Mickey hit?
Pretty nicked, but that's it.
That's it. So I feel like I should maybe kill this bottom one before he tries to do anything silly like attack my other friends.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to
yeah, before he gets behind us
Cast-
and starts flanking.
exactly. I'm gonna cast guiding bolts at that bottom one at 3rd level.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Nice.
I'm gonna see if it hits. I
Okay.
really hope it hits,
Yeah.
guys.
10. Oh no, it does not. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna run away and like cry in a corner.
Run with Mickey.
There. And take 1 step back so I can cry in the corner sadly. For
Understandable.
wasting a 3rd level spell.
Yep.
That didn't hit.
Mm-hmm. Ari?
It's the price I
Question
paid.
for you, Caleb.
Mhm.
Can I regale you with a tale to
I
impose
would
advantage on
love-
this thing?
Love it if you would do so, yes.
So I can use my inspiration to impose disadvantage on this thing?
Oh.
Because that's what I would like to do with my inspiration.
Sounds like bullcrap to me, but yeah, sure, let's do it.
So
So, why don't you just regale him with the tale of how you found this magical fire ring?
Yeah. No.
Miggy gave it to me. He fake proposed to me. Don't you remember?
I know. That's my point.
So we get a flashback. We pan into Ari's village, and it's Ari and Samuel training.
Mhm.
And on the bottom of the screen, it says 1 week before the trial.
Yeah.
And we see Samuel and Miggy, or not Miggy. Oops.
Suddenly
Sorry.
Miggy's there.
Samuel and Miggy.
Ari and Samuel training, and we get a very familiar scene where Ari is very frustrated because she's not relaxing her shoulders.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course.
And and Samuel goes up to her and is like, Ari, why don't you trust me?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I do trust you, Samuel. And he's like, bull crap.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, I see you sneak out at night, and at night when I'm not here, you're a perfect shot and you can do this, no problem. But when I'm around, for some reason, you just tense up and you can't do this. And as Ari is like about to like confess her feelings to Samuel, she's like, well, and then suddenly we hear Samuel in like the background, and it's one of Samuel's friends come by, and he's covered in blood.
And I would like to think this guy looks a lot like Sabu if he was a human, just ironically.
Maybe, yeah.
And, it's the same actor.
Yeah. And we see him just covered in blood, and he's like, Samuel, hide me. And like Samuel's like, what happened? And like they just like scurry off, and Ari's like, and Samuel like yells after her like, Ari, go hide.
Yeah.
Go find something. And then we see like a gush of wind like starting to come upon the village, and that's where we cut the scene.
Nice. Cool. Okay, so you want this guy to have a disadvantage on his next attack?
Yes. No, on to try to dominate him.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna cast because this is my last one.
Alrighty. Disadvantage on this wisdom.
Oh yes.
That was a
Thank
good
God.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great benevolent dungeon master.
So
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let's
Thank you
double
so
check
much.
on
What can he say except you're welcome?
Yep. If you or creatures that are friendly to you are fighting it, it has advantage on the saving throw. So
Oh,
that
no,
means
so
it
that
was a
means it's a
straight
straight
roll. Whoops. I'm sorry. I wasn't meaning to read that sentence, but I did.
It's okay. It's the rules.
Yep.
I can't be mad at the rules.
I mean, you can be.
You
That's
can be mad
totally
at me.
justified.
You can be mad at me. But...
No, I can't be mad because that's not your that was such bad odds. Why would he roll
Yeah.
a natural 20?
Yeah, it was. He does not have very good wisdom. Yep.
Sucks.
It just doesn't quite
It's
work.
cool. I wasted a high level spell.
I literally just wasted both of my turns like trying to dominate this
Yeah.
thing.
So the fire elemental basically just like laughs. He just says, "I see you have Kamazot's ring. It has no bearing on me."
Yeah, I want to use my bonus action to take out my machete and
Yeah, you're just like, well, maybe this has a bearing on you. Yeah.
so this won't get my dex modifier since I'm using it as my bonus
And
action.
are you right-handed or left-handed?
I'm right-handed.
Okay, so then it's
Inspiration. Boom.
no. This this is the non-magical
Backstory.
weapon, is what I'm saying.
No, this is the magical weapon because Ari is
Darius
facing
is on his right hand.
Darius
Or,
is on my
right,
right.
because you would be drawing from the left scabbard. Yeah, I get you.
What?
Or you'd be drawing from the
I'd be
well, because you're using your bonus action, right? So it would usually be the offhand. But you're right, actually, because it would literally be the right machete because you'd be drawing it with your left hand.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. there you go. So
in a roundabout way, it worked. Yeah.
In a roundabout way, there you go. Okay, so 24.
Yeah, buddy. And it's
It's only 5 damage because it doesn't
Yeah.
include.
Because it's what?
But +1 because it's magical. 'Cause
Oh,
damage.
that's true.
Yeah,
So 6 damage.
there you go.
Whoa.
Wait, so
And
why?
I want Buck to come over here and
Because
give
only
her-
one of her machetes is magical, but we were just trying to figure out if.
Right,
I
right.
wasn't planning on staying there, just so you know.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm gonna have Buck move over there because it doesn't necessarily make sense for him to be over there. So.
Yeah.
Why did she only do 6 damage?
Because it's her offhand.
Because I was using I already used my action, so I couldn't attack it. But I could use my bonus action to offhand attack it.
Okay.
So
For next turn,
next turn, I'll be able to just machete it.
yeah, I was gonna say next turn. Could you just
I'll
use it in
switch.
your main? Yeah. Well,
I'll switch my hand.
yeah. I was gonna say switch your hand and don't use both. Just use that one and attack twice with it.
Well, but I can still use my bonus action though to attack with the other one.
No, yeah, 'cause I don't think you have 2 attacks with with one hand, right? No, yeah, it has to be the 2 separate hands, right?
She has extra attack, doesn't she?
Yeah, I have extra attack,
Oh,
so
okay.
I can do it with the same hand.
That's why. That's okay. So
I was
here's the thing.
curious.
When I was playing Akashi, I had 2 swords on him. I only ever used the one because I realized it doesn't make sense to use 2 because I get my proficiency bonus if I just use the same one twice.
Yeah, that's for extra attack, but then dual wielding is when you can use your bonus action to attack with an offhand weapon.
Right. So if that's the case,
So
then
you
can't she
could
have?
have.
So she
She could
but
have
that
3.
she could have 3 attacks.
Right,
Okay.
I could theoretically, unless I
Unless
wanted
you
to
use
stop.
your bonus action to do something else, yeah.
Right. Okay, that's my turn, I guess.
KK, it's the normal fire elemental's turns, and one is going to attack Toity again.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, I might use my reaction to make one of those miss. Yeah,
really
because my
have to go to the
AC is
bathroom,
17
so
now
okay.
because of this.
Alright.
So I'll just use my bardic inspiration to make one of them miss.
Okay. So you take 6 fire damage, and you are on fire again.
I never put myself.
You
on.
are continued to be on fire. And
I
then this,
honestly think I might just leave myself on fire.
yeah, this
You
one.
still are on fire.
So this fire elemental flanks Ari
Still are on fire.
and makes two attacks with advantage. Oh, also I forgot to do the damage that she takes from being on fire because she was still on fire, right? Because it attacked her again.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So she takes
11.
She takes 11 from that, and this one was a crit. So she takes 16, 8 from that one, and 6
Down?
from that.
How much total damage is that?
A lot of damage.
8 plus 6 plus 11. So
So
25?
25, yeah. 25 fire damage. But she would have taken 50 fire damage if she hadn't
Oh my gosh.
had resistance.
What?
Alyssa,
Alyssa, you
Ari-
just took 25 fire damage.
Oh my goodness, is it halved?
That's
Yeah,
already
that's
half.
already half. You would have taken 50.
Oh my goodness. Holy crap.
yeah, because he forgot
I
to roll
forgot to
for
roll
you
for you
last
being
turn.
on fire. And then
Oh, right.
it also
right.
attacked you twice and hit because this one did.
I've already used my reaction, so I couldn't make it miss.
Yep.
No, it's okay. I'm very hurt, but you know, it's a thing. It
Yep.
happens.
It's a thing. Darius?
But
Okay. Darius, what other what bonus actions do you have that might come in handy like right now?
really glad I have this ring now.
Yep.
And she's already on fire, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna where is okay. Oh, that's interesting. That's
You
really
can
nice.
kill them immediately?
Yes. I just snap my fingers and then all of them die and all of their race.
Ah, you have Thanos snap.
Seems
I do.
unlikely.
No. I'm debating between either using my bonus action to cast Turn the Tide, so everyone within 30 feet, which would be all of you, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
would
Except
be
for
yeah,
maybe Miggy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Miggy's.
even Miggy. So
But
everybody,
they're half their hit points.
anyone, if they have no more than half, they can regain health.
How much?
1d6 plus my charisma mod.
Okay.
So 1d6.
I'm at full health right now.
It would just be Ari and Miggy, but they would both regain some health. I could either do that,
What is that?
or
What is that? A bonus action?
I can use that as a bonus action,
Okay.
which is also nice because I just realized that doesn't take any spell slots or anything. I can just do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say
Bonus
save
action.
that for when we're a bit lower.
Right. Well, it is worth noting that you have to be able to hear me to do that. So if you're unconscious, it doesn't work.
Ari's pretty low.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like if you
Alternatively, what I could do is I could cast Shield of Faith or Thunderous Smite. If I cast Thunderous Smite, if I hit someone, they're flying back, which would be nice considering both of them. Well,
Yeah, honestly, I
Because
think
then
that might be
they're
a good
both-
move because then you would provoke attacks opportunity and yeah.
but I could also just knock them back using the Temperance ability.
True.
If I use Thunderous Smite,
Right,
I
so
get
you
more
could
damage.
yeah, that's true. So you could do Turn the Tide and then hit it, use the wind pushback, still get attacks opportunity. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I could see the
That might be
merits of
fair.
both options. Yeah.
This is specifically this is probably why this class is so hard to play.
Yeah.
This is probably the hardest part about it.
Yeah.
Wait, with Conjuration, can I still cast other spells?
Conjuration, concentration. You mean?
Concentration.
Yeah, as long
As long as it's not a
as long as,
long as
they
it's
don't
spell.
also require
Yes.
concentration.
Concentration, evocation.
yeah, it's just if it
Okay.
has a little C next to it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wait, if it has a C next to it?
Like a little black C, I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
Okay, so I can't do any of those.
Yes.
Because they are all concentration, apparently.
Is Thunderous Smite a concentration?
Oh,
spell?
sorry, no. Those are.
Like those should be.
Is
let
that
me look
C
at your
for-
character sheet.
Is that concentration or is that component?
Let me look at your
think
character
that's
sheet. No,
component.
it's concentration. M is a material component.
Okay, so Shield of Faith, Thunderous Smite, and
Yeah, they're concentration.
they're all
unfortunately.
concentration.
Well,
That's
because
good.
Thunderous Smite is constant. You're concentrating until you hit.
Yeah.
Right? And then it expels. Yeah.
So I'm concentrating on her magic weapon right now, so that's not gonna work anyway.
Yep.
Well,
So I would use Turn the Tide and
Yep.
push back. That seems
Yep.
like the best option.
that is what we're doing. So
So 1d6 plus your charisma modifier, which is
Shazam, 1d6 plus 5.
oh cool. So 11. So Miggy gets 11.
Miggy and Ari both get 11 health
Yeah,
back.
yeah.
Oh, thanks.
And Toity is not under half, right?
No, he's not.
Cool.
Get away from half.
Cool. And you're
So
gonna
I
hit
think what this looks like is Darius kind of pulses out like this gray, almost white sort of like pulse that just goes over Ari and Miggy, and they both just feel a little bit better.
Yep.
Also, that's the highest I could have rolled on that. That's nice.
Nice.
You
should
and then
temperance him a question.
Yeah, I'm gonna temper his anger a little bit.
There you go. That's a better way of doing that.
That's way better.
There you go.
I was making a callback reference. All right, so you missed. Oh
No,
no,
he
because
hits.
you have advantage. Yeah, you're
Spiritual
good.
weapon.
You good, buddy?
I'm gonna smack him, and I'm gonna use.
You know, actually, now that I've thought about it, I don't think I should have spiritual weapon give advantage. No, I'm kidding.
Stop. Honestly, at this point, it's like session to session. You established it this session that it's advantage, so it's advantage.
Yep.
Next session, maybe not.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a spell slot.
As the narrative dictates.
Yeah.
Is it more narratively compelling for it to give you advantage?
Okay.
Roll
Yeah, I'm gonna
that damage.
And 2d8 radiant, go. Oh, and this.
And your actual damage.
So
Nice.
those.
Oh my gosh.
And I push him back.
Cool. And so spiritual weapon is immaterial, correct?
Let me look just to make sure. It is a floating spectral weapon.
Yeah, I would assume that spectral means. Well, maybe not. Can it?
It's also floating.
Can it occupy another creature's space?
It doesn't tell me that.
Okay. Well, it doesn't say it doesn't, so I think that's fine.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't
gets pushed back
specifically
10
say.
feet.
Yes.
Yeah, I would assume that what happens basically is it just gets kind of pushed out, like up. We'll just have it do that. Yeah, so Darius and Ari, you get attacks of opportunity on this.
Yay.
Oh yeah, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
Nice.
That's 5
That's
crits now, I
done.
believe.
That's the
we
second
have rolled
time I
a lot
double
of double
crits.
crits. Yeah.
That's the second time I rolled double crits.
Wow.
Oh.
That hits.
I almost rolled 2 19s. That would have been really funny. So here's a question. What happens if I use the knockback again while he's flying backwards? Do I make him fly back further?
I don't think so, no.
Okay.
Good question, though.
Yeah. I mean, it was worth asking.
Yeah.
Can you
I
use another
appreciate that
spell
knowledge.
slot though?
I
It's just
can
a
do
chart.
that. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna use Divine Smite again, everybody.
Nice.
I'm just happy that all my damage actually counts.
Yeah,
Oh,
you are
and it's a
tearing into this
+1.
thing.
So it's really a 13 damage instead of.
Oh right,
Oh,
because
yeah.
I
Or,
get
no,
plus
or
1.
12
Yeah,
instead
12.
of 11.
Yeah. That's right. I forgot.
Nice. And you actually rolled a 29.
Right. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Ari is so
Yeah.
competent.
This
So
thing is
crazy. Oh my god.
this thing is super torn up. It's just like heaving and like kind of like bleeding like lava, right? So it's just like, you dare to attack me?
Yes.
So that was my first attack.
Wait, but do you get the second attack since it got blown away?
Well, he can attack.
I get the second attack on the one behind me.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh.
Basically, yeah.
Dang.
So Darius,
So much
Darius
damage.
Just
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. I'm fine with that.
Darius just like knocks him back, starts spinning the weapon around a little bit, cracks his neck, and then swings it back towards the
and
other
on
guy.
top of that, he also healed me.
Yeah. And Miggy. Yeah. That one misses though.
Oh.
That was still cool though.
was. Awesome, dude. Toity.
How much damage do I take?
1d10. So let me roll. 8. So 4.
Don't worry, Toity. I can almost heal you.
Wait, what the heck? I was just at 38. I did -4. I should be at 34. I don't know what's happening with my character sheet.
Wow, you guys have so much HP.
Yeah, you
We
and
don't
Mickey are
know.
just standing over there like, we don't have that much
My
HP.
little my
Not
token,
even cool.
my token is not updating the HP correctly, so I don't know what's going on there. Well, I have 2 actions and a bonus action. Have we established before that Cloud of Daggers is not magical?
I feel like we have, but I do not remember my consensus on
I'm
that.
sure we have, but I wanted to just.
It was.
like it
It's
would
been
be.
a discussion.
It has been a discussion.
I
I
mean,
would assume that it would be because it's inherently a spell.
But the
But
spell is the
I
fact that there are a Cloud of Daggers.
Right, and I think that was my argument the first time.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure. Okay.
So I don't know.
I feel like we said it was non-magical.
Yeah, let's just stick with that original ruling then, I guess, to be consistent.
The
I
problem
think.
is.
Don't quote me on it though.
Because it's slashing damage, right? If it was like force
Yeah, that's-
damage. I think that's what we thought. Yeah.
The problem is I can't completely see everything. I'm trying. I have 2 actions. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with them. The problem is shatter. Actually, if I cast shatter right there. Oh, if I cast no, it won't. It won't. Dang it. Oh no, and it would hit the magical.
Also,
Actually-
you can just straight up hit the one in front of you. You'd have advantage.
I don't have a way to really hit it.
Not in a meaningful way, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, here's my question then. If I use shatter, would it hurt the spiritual weapon?
No.
Okay.
It's a ghost weapon. It's all good.
Everyone.
I ain't scared of no ghost.
What I'm going to do-
Oh my gosh, this path that you're trying.
God.
What the heck? Is that you, Jordan?
That's me. So,
Okay.
I was like, what is going
okay.
on?
So, this is probably a good time to explain something about me. So, have you guys ever like looked down at a bunch of tile flooring and you pick out like some weird pattern,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're like walking in that pattern or pacing in that pattern?
Yeah.
So I was tracing over this pattern that basically just went around all of our characters in like the tightest thing possible. And I was just doing that over and over again. And I'm like, I wonder if I could do that with the ruler and do this, the
You
little,
missed Buck.
I did. You're right.
Wow.
But I can't do, but I can't do anything with that. Cause like, I could go like here and then, no, I'd have to go around Buck. So I'd miss him either
Exactly,
way.
Okay. So anyway, I think what I'm going to do is going to use 2 spell slots to essentially just cast shatter twice. Because shatter
right,
is
yeah.
thunder.
'Cause
And
they have
I'm
2
pretty
actions.
sure they don't resist thunder damage.
Well, would you be able to use the 2 spells?
No, you wouldn't. But not only because you can't use that as the action, I don't think, but also
Oh, I can't do.
I
No,
don't
'cause
think
you
you can.
You
And
can
you
only
can't also
use the extra action as like an attack or like disengage or dash or something.
attack,
I think.
dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. So you could cast 1 spell and then attack.
I can't use it to cast 2 spells.
No, I mean I don't think you could even
Which
do
you
that
can't
normally.
do that anyway in a turn.
I can't use 2 actions normally anyway.
Yeah, right. But it also doesn't give you the option to cast another spell.
It doesn't. Oh, let me
No.
just look at this since I should.
Attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Darn.
So you could drink another potion of speed.
No.
That wouldn't do anything though.
That wouldn't-
It wouldn't triple your actions though.
You literally stop time.
What
Like,
is
Flash, right?
what is your little rock friend's name? Balaam? Balaam?
Yeah.
Balaam. So Balaam's just like, what are you doing? That is way too much.
Or no,
speed for
Balaam.
one man.
Balaam, I
Balaam.
think, is the Hebrew pronunciation. It would be Balaam or be. Balaam?
Okay,
Balaam?
fine. I'll just
Just
cast.
cast your one spell, Toity.
I
So you can
thought
cast
this would
Shatter?
let me cast spells twice. Yeah.
On which one?
I'm gonna cast it right in the. I have to click this first. I'm going to cast it right here so it hits both of them. Wait, actually, where is it? No, because that hits. There's a place I found that hits both of them, but not Darius.
What's the range on it?
10 feet. I thought there was a place that hit both of them, but not Darius. Oh, frick. Did I mess that up? Can I only hit one of them?
Yeah.
Frick.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
Actually,
it's
in that
fair.
case, what I'll
Wait.
do...
What is it?
You guys are all too close together.
No, you could do it right here, and then you'd hit
And
these
then
two.
Hit those two. There you go.
Oh, okay. I didn't think about the bottom. Yeah. I'll do it. I'll do it down there.
Yeah, that works.
And just hit both of them there.
Okay.
DC 15 con save. Or
Take
15 damage. What's the other one? I'll spend a bardic inspiration now to make the other one.
Sounds
But
good.
I thought it saves. You can't do that for saves though. I
Oh
thought.
right, dang it!
So they take half though.
Well, the one that made it takes half. Yes. Then I
Um,
will disengage, and as a bonus action, I'll give Darius a bardic inspiration die.
It's probably a good call.
Cool.
And I'll run away. 1,
Run away.
2, 3, 4. I'll run behind Mickey.
Everybody's just running in that direction.
Are you using an action
Hey!
to disengage then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, what else am I gonna do?
No, that makes sense, yeah.
Excuse me, I started over here. I was the trendsetter.
Jordy pulls out the rod of rulership. It's a magic
Me and
weapon.
Darius
He
are like
smacks-
side by side one another, just like tearing into these things, and you guys are like, have fun.
Yeah.
I have nothing else that can hurt them.
Okay, cool. So it's Miggy's turn. He
I mean,
is going
if you
to-
pulled out the rod of rulership and actually started smacking them with it, would that count?
That counts as a magical weapon.
DM?
What?
Go.
Would it be a magical improvised weapon?
What? What would?
If Toity
Rod of
started
rulership.
trying to smack some of the elementals with the rod of rulership, would it be a magical improvised weapon?
No. No.
Okay.
No, I don't think so.
Go right here so you have advantage, Miggy.
Miggy has
No,
already
yeah,
taught you
I
nothing.
wasn't. I was looking at his character sheet. Give me a break. I'm figuring
Oh
out.
my gosh.
I was figuring out where he actually wanted to go in terms of like if he wanted to attack and stuff. So I stopped him there. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, nice. Good
Oh,
thing you
good
have
thing.
advantage.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
And he gets his sneak attack die, right? Yeah, buddy.
You can only do it. Oh, because it was a crit, so you double all the dice.
Yeah.
So
But I thought it was for. Are you doing it for both attacks or? Oh, I see. Never mind.
no, you can only do it once
Once per
Right.
turn.
That
per
makes
turn.
sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you're doubling the dice because it was a crit.
Yeah.
I get. Nice, Miggy.
Whoa,
I'm so
that
proud
was a
of
lot,
you.
Miggy.
Yep.
So,
Wow.
I need to try to add that. All right.
13.
13,
That's
13.
36.
36 divided by half,
46.
so
It's 46.
46.
Or
What?
no, 36. You're right. Yeah.
36.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm like, I'll take 36. So, and then half of that would be 18.
Yeah. Cool. And then he's just gonna.
Man, I should have enchanted Miggy's weapon. I mean, honestly, either one.
So he went. Wait a second. And then he has. Yeah, so he's just gonna go there. Because then it has to move and attack him. Yeah, because he can't move any farther. Okay. The Elder Fire Elemental steps forward and attacks Ari once more.
Whoa,
get
stepped a
off
little
me.
too close.
That was accidental.
Personal space.
I may be a monster, but I understand consent.
Okay, well, he has advantage, and all of them hit. So.
New PSA. Even monsters understand.
Oh no, I'm gonna go down here. I'm positive. Okay, how
Oh
much is
yeah,
that?
she's going down.
So it's
I'm yelling, Ari.
8,
41.
20,
so
20,
20.
yeah, 20 altogether.
Oh my gosh, nope, I'm not down yet.
Nice.
You're getting healed.
I have 8 hit points, but I will probably go down on my turn.
Yeah, so
though,
I
'cause
think he's
I'm on
laughing and he says, I enjoy the fire in your belly.
fire. Okay, thanks.
Get in my belly.
No, he's like impressed with you, basically. Is what
Yeah.
he's saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's your max hit points right now, Ari?
63.
And what are you at right now?
8.
Wait, okay. Math.
50.
So
She has 50.
3 divided by
5?
2 equals 31.5. So round down to 31. 31 minus 8.
It's 23 hit points.
23. Okay.
And this is why you should play D&D with your kids so they can learn math.
Mm-hmm. I guarantee
Okay.
you the only reason I'm good at math is because of role-playing games.
I'm good
and
at
by
math
good,
for
I mean
other
like
reasons.
passable.
I just can't do it right now with my brain. Who else is below half their hit points?
No one, I don't think.
Nobody else.
He's
Nope.
just
Cody, are you
tearing
below
into me.
half?
I'm not.
You're not?
I still got some room.
Okay, well, it
I'm
still
surprised
just
Nikki
makes
isn't. I
sense.
thought Nikki was.
Oh, I
I guess
healed
Nikki
him.
did. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going to use my action to channel divinity and bring you up to your 31 hit points.
Nice.
If you bring
And
her to
then-
30, she'll. Wait, is 31 under her half?
It's still technically
Technically
under
by
half.
half a hit point. it's
Oh,
under her
yes.
half.
Nice. So Darius can do turn the tide and like
Yeah.
bump you up again. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
so
it's
that's
not
why
gonna
it's
matter
like,
because she's
I'll
gonna
go
get hurt
ahead.
anyway.
That's true.
Yeah. So I'll bring you up to that with my action. And then as my bonus, I want to once again move my spiritual weapon down across from Darius
Mm-hmm.
and attack.
Cool.
Smack attack.
Okay. Boop. I
Mhm.
think that
I
hits.
think so as well. And that's 8 force damage. Nice job.
That was very forceful.
Mhm.
Not as
And
forceful as him, like just trampling over Ari and Darius, but you know.
that's like gonna be the end of my what I feel like has been useless turn.
Oh, that was very
Not
productive.
useless. You
was
just
definitely
brought me
productive.
up.
Or maybe
That could have been
no,
life
I'm
saving.
just
If she
gonna-
takes
I'm
more
just
than
gonna
8 damage.
I'm gonna stay back.
All right,
Okay,
all right.
so 9,
Wolf.
9 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, if you hadn't done that, she'd be down now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. All right, so I'm gonna look at him and I'm just gonna go die.
And so apparently, I just like to picture Ignan as being Japanese, and so you just say "Shine," and then just,
Okay.
Wait, so did you say
Uh,
die?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
14?
awesome.
That misses.
yes, it does. It misses.
+1. +1.
Oh, it's yes!
Oh yeah, you right.
All right, 11 damage,
Nice.
and I'm gonna attack it again.
It is
Oh,
so
damn.
weak.
I'm gonna attack it again.
Do it. Oh!
Nice, nice. You kill it.
11
It's
damage.
dead.
Yes! Yes! I'm immune to fire damage now!
Nice job. Nice job.
That's what I was like. Ari needs to kill this. thing.
Uh-huh.
Does the flame go up? Go out of me?
Yeah,
Or am I
so
still on fire?
I
and
think you're still
just
on fire.
can't hurt
But
anymore?
so what happens, Ari, is this is what happens, okay? You kill this thing. Describe how you kill it.
I mean, I don't know. Like, just
How do you kill a fire elemental with machetes? I don't know,
No.
but
Okay,
I mean,
okay.
I like to think that like there's like a blue glow like around my short sword.
yeah, of course.
Around my machete, because of the fact that it's
Yeah,
enchanted with magic right now, and then just like the blue like sears across it and just
Yeah, and it has this like slag like burn almost look across its
Mhm.
chest. And then what happens is it kind of like turns, like looks at you and then like kind of like twists its head in pain and then says, "What is this? No." What did you say?
I said it's death.
No. This
And I
is
just like
something worse.
Hold out the ring and I just.
Yeah, exactly. And what happens is it goes into the ring. He says, "This is not death. This is something worse." And then he just like implodes into the ring.
Yeah, buddy. So is the fire out or am I still on fire?
You're still
I mean,
on
I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm immune to it.
Yes, you are on fire, but you are immune to it. But your
I just
clothes
imagine,
aren't.
like-
No, but
I just imagine like Ari has just like almost like this,
Ari has been on fire for a good 20 seconds now. Like
her. I just feel like
she
her,
will need
her-
a change of clothes after this.
Yeah.
technically,
like-
though, according to D&D rules, my leather armor is still good. So, because it doesn't affect my armor technically.
Yeah, eventually it would burn through it, but yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
You're like your cloak and like your outer clothing is all like burned away.
Okay, guys,
And then
everybody run away. Let
as
Ari
my-
take care of it.
As my bonus action, Buck is gonna use help on the elemental that he's right next to. So
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Like she should just like jump into the fire elemental's mouth and just tear it up from the inside.
So the fire elementals kind of like look at you, Ari, and then they just like zip back into the conjurer bowl.
That's it.
Yeah, they're just like, nope, we don't want to end up with that fate.
I saw that.
Yeah,
coming.
exactly. I mean, yeah, you killed their giant boss, so
Yes. Thank you so much, Darius, for making my weapons magical.
It's what I'm here for.
to make
just-
things magical.
And then just like for flair, I would like to
Sparkle.
like for flair,
Oh,
like I
gosh,
would like
dang
to,
it, Caleb.
Pocket glitter.
for flair, I would just like to have like fire coming out of my hands, and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, you are on fire, so yeah.
I mean, just because now I know these spells.
Yeah, yeah,
these
yeah.
Fire spells.
So Mickey is just like staring at you,
Cool.
partially because you're almost naked, and also because you are, on fire.
But
Well,
like,
I mean, I put out the
mostly because
flames on my.
Yeah, I mean, but all of your clothes have been burned off.
Yeah.
You're just wearing like
Okay.
leather armor, and that's it. Scorched leather armor.
Where is the? There it is. Okay, so I now have burning hands, fireball, and wall of fire.
Oh my gosh. What have
my
I done?
I have to use charges though from the ring.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah, I see. It doesn't matter, but technically, the elemental should have died earlier. We forgot to add that extra damage dice.
Yeah, you're right.
It's
Oh, well.
okay.
I mean, then
It-
it would have
don't
died
work.
with the first hit instead of the second hit, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so battle ends. And Mickey kind of steps up to you and says, Ari, what did you just do?
I can
She has-
use the fire and elemental now.
He's just like, he's like glad that you're not like depressed right now, but like also a
I mean,
little
I'm
concerned.
focusing on the job.
Right, exactly. But like, he's just like, okay, all right, I'm kind of terrified right now.
She has eaten the giant fire monster and gained its powers.
Don't worry, it's okay.
All right. So yeah,
So
what do y'all
I just,
do?
I just imagine, like, is Ari actually doing this with her? Like,
I'm just
fire?
like, wah, just for flair. I just want like fire hands.
Yeah, yeah.
like she just kind of has like burning hands. I think Darius looks at her doing that, and he does the same thing with like his
Gray.
like weird
Yeah.
gray aura stuff.
Like, whoa.
I use thaumaturgy to turn the flame like pink in her hand.
Yeah, it's-
Fine. I'm like enamored by the fact that I have fire. I'm like, this is so cool.
And then I turn it like purple.
When she can summon creatures later, she should summon giant fire ants.
Except they're actually on fire.
On fire.
I'll feed you to the fire ants.
Fire ants.
Fire
They're gonna
ants.
eat you up. They don't
But they
care
don't care.
about you.
Alyssa's so happy that I just forgot that Ari's supposed to be depressed right now.
Who can be depressed with fire hands?
It's true. What a quote. So what
And
do you
she
guys do?
really is just trying to focus on the job.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
like, okay, well,
Which way?
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. Use up some spell slots.
Here, wait. Here, let me.
Well, no, because it doesn't matter. Like, I'm not gonna
Okay.
use anymore. So I'll cast one at first level,
Like I have a magical ring with fire.
and then I'll
Madam-
What do I need spell slots?
at second level.
I'm mad at myself that I essentially wasted.
So
that potion.
11 hits.
Oh.
So I'm
If it's
back
any
to that.
consolation, Seth, the one when I used I also wasted a potion with the Kashi.
Right.
The last time we were in an underground cave.
One of the last times.
So yeah, I mean, she's just
Well,
like,
the last time we were in a
Onward?
secret tunnel.
Yeah.
Because I used a potion of fire breathing.
I would like to
Kill
yell
some
at the
rocks.
fire elementals that are in the fire. I'm like, cowards in Ignan.
Actually,
Ari, what's with this language that you're speaking now?
It's the language of the elementals. I'll pick
actually,
it up.
I picked it up. So Ari, this is honestly a really weird feeling for you because you spent your life like learning languages, but you just
Yeah.
suddenly know a language.
Yeah, I know. I think I'm just like, wait, what? I was speaking another language.
Yeah.
Especially after she tried so hard to learn primordial.
Exactly.
Primordial. I was like, I think maybe she just assumed she was speaking primordial, and then she was like, oh no, this is
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I think Toity's gonna walk up to kind of like walk forward up to the fire, put his hand over the fire, put it out, and say, "Let's get moving."
Oh,
Can
you
you
wanna
put
try
that
you wanna try to
fire
put that
out?
fire out?
That's
With
like
prestidigitation.
a magic
Make a
fire.
But it's
wisdom
ele-
save.
I was gonna say that's not a good
Charisma
idea.
save, I think, actually.
Charisma save.
Yeah.
I'm like, Toity, wait.
Can I have this? Do I still have the Ion Stone out? Can I have that help?
Sure. You just kind of like idly filling with it in your hand.
Yeah, just trying to just put it down. Can
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens. It doesn't go out.
Plus
but
plus
nothing
my
bad
5,
happens.
so 16.
Nothing happens.
I try and put it away. I'm like,
It's
just
a save. It doesn't. Or yes, it's the
let's
other thing.
get
I'm
going.
getting all these confused. in my
let's
head now.
get going.
So I would like, because there's a couple different routes it looks like that we
Yeah.
could go. Right? Or am I
Mhm.
just crazy?
Looks like there's 3 different.
Yeah.
Like,
I would like to make
pathways
some
to
kind of check to like see which way we should go.
Sure. Yeah.
What should I do?
Investigation.
Okay. Miggy? Miggy
Yep.
should make an investigation
I
check.
will. Oh yeah, he's better at it.
He's better at it. I'll help you.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, girlfriend.
You're welcome.
Okay. Investigation.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. This way seems the best way.
Which way?
Down.
Down. Okay, then down we go.
And the sickle disappears.
Down, down, down to the bottom of the cave.
I thought you were gonna make a
Where's my-
burning ring of fire joke.
That's
My
what it-
hit points
Oh,
are
that
just
would've been even
so
better, wouldn't it?
bad.
Oh, because she has a ring of fire! Dang it!
Yes.
Down, down,
We missed
down
that.
with her burning ring of fire.
Yeah, that's what that starts playing in the background, obviously, as
Yeah.
Ari starts
Okay,
walking.
well, hold on.
Do you
My
think we can
whole
legally
dark
do
vision
that on the
is like-
podcast version, Caleb?
No.
Oh, it's just like super dark in here.
Yeah, hold on. I'll
So
wait. For
dark
you guys.
vision is like weird around
I'll wait for you guys
the
to get there.
characters right now.
I think it's mainly just
Oh.
weird because there's lots of twists and turns.
Yeah.
So you come to this like water, that's here, and so this water reminds you, you would assume that it would just be swamp water because you've seen stuff like this, but it's actually eerily similar to the water that was in the
Oh.
shrine, like the
Oh,
really
wow.
clear water. but you're not sure where
I
it's
feel
coming from.
water.
Yeah.
No, what's over there, guys? Look at
What's
that
down
down
there?
What are those?
What's that purple thing down there?
Yeah. So down the hall, almost like in the wall itself, like coming out of the wall, but like kind of engulfing it, is a just like sphere of darkness. Not even a sphere, because it's like you can't see like half of it, right? It's just like part of the wall is just darkness,
From
like a portal or
where
something.
I'm standing, I would like to scry where I am, like the location, so I can see the darkness on the wall
Okay.
with true sight.
So you can see the darkness on the wall.
You
So
can,
she can
you
see
can
what's-
see through darkness, magical darkness.
So she can see
Oh.
through whatever that is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can't see through it because it's not magical darkness. It is a portal to something, but you can't see what's beyond.
Oh my
'cause-
gosh, we're getting into portals. Oh
Now we're
no.
thinking with portals.
At least that's
Thank you,
no,
Seth.
that's what you're assuming because it's not magical darkness. It's like you go into this and you go somewhere else.
Don't touch the cake.
Oh, it's a portal.
But never mind. Yeah.
The heck?
I mean, Ari's like,
Oh,
Raya,
you know what?
what is
Actually, wait a second. Raya, it's 120 feet you have true sight, right?
Yeah.
So this is not a wall. This is actually there's a
Okay.
door here that's like an illusory, or like
Oh.
there's an illusory wall that's like keeping something at bay. And beyond, I'll just reveal this for you. Beyond, you see this.
oh my god, no more
You
golems.
see 3 clay golems that are just kind of like deactivated, just like standing there.
Okay, wait. I can't see. Let me see.
Oh my goodness.
I can't.
If you go
see
ahead
where
and like
they-
go here, and you'll be able to see them.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
You're
everything's
good.
so slow for me right now.
Arius is trying to.
Deactivated clay golem.
Yep. It looks like this is like some sort of illusory wall that like hides them back here.
Darius is
I
strategically
tell
running.
everybody that there's some clay golems behind the wall, and there's a wall right there. It's not really darkness.
I'll pull out the rod of rulership and
Is there
But I mean, Ari's just like, what is that over there?
So, would everyone make a wisdom save for me?
This is what Darius is trying to do. but
Stay
everyone-
close to Daria.
Wait, I'm not close enough. Oh no, there we
I'm
go.
not close enough either.
No, you're all
we
good
are.
now. Except Miggy.
Make Miggy closer. We
Like
would-
Darius, I was about to try. I was trying to
No, yeah,
say.
that makes
Darius
sense.
was-
Yeah, Darius is
yeah,
just like
okay.
everybody, like stay close to me.
Yeah. Because Darius was like trying to position himself over and over again.
Oh, good. Riot didn't do
Oh,
much better.
jeez. 14.
It
That
was
some
a
bad rolling.
wisdom save. Okay.
Darius
the wise.
So Toity, I think it's just you. You feel a tugging, like a longing almost towards that
Go into the
blackness.
portal.
Yeah, you just wanna go into it.
That's a familiar feeling. Last time it was an orb. Is it similar to the orb tug?
I mean, you don't know because you're not feeling it. It's just Toity's
Well, all right,
feeling
but does Toity?
Oh, he doesn't have any reference for it, so I'm not gonna say.
The
whether or not-
orb tug, yeah.
No. Like when
Oh,
you were
like the original orb tug.
Yeah.
Yes, it is similar to that. Yeah.
Oh no.
Sorry, I thought you were referencing the like being in the orb tug thing.
Are any of you feeling this?
No.
What? A little claustrophobic? Because, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of. We've been in the tunnels for a long time.
I think we should get out of here. I don't think we should
I'm-
be here.
I'm feeling a little hungry.
What about through there?
No. Toity, what Raya, what is that?
Wanna make an Arcana check?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's not like I'm trained in Arcana, guys.
Do I?
So
But
you
I'm
should be.
good
You're a
at it
cleric.
anyway.
You are, yeah. So, Freya, yeah, definitely a portal.
That's a portal.
And definitely to, but it also has another function. So, I think your guess is it has 2 different like modes, where if you had the right key, right, if you had the right thing in your hands that would like let you walk through this like normally, you'd be able to go somewhere, you don't know where. But if you didn't, This is a sphere of annihilation.
Oh my gosh, Toity, don't go in there.
Yeah,
I
so
want to say something.
it obliterates all matter it passes through and all matter that passes through it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Guys, we need to get out of here now.
Then
We
someone
need to
should hold
find
me
the
back.
right key.
Darius, wait, does Toity actually say that?
Yes.
The moment Toity says that, Darius puts a hand over, like, towards him, just like throws his hand towards him, and casts Champion Challenge.
Yeah. It means that he can't move more than 30 feet away from Darius.
Good.
Nice.
That's great.
So you just can fail the save, right?
Yeah, I'll fail the save.
Okay, so with my true sight being able to see everywhere, do I see like other paths in the cave to know like, if there's one that goes somewhere?
So not next to you, no.
Okay, not within
One that
120
goes up.
feet of
Well,
you.
not within 120 feet and your like actual line of sight because of cave walls. So there's no
Right.
like
There-
other secret
There's stairs
Yeah.
up here.
tunnels.
This must go somewhere up here.
I wonder
Yeah.
if that goes to like another ledge around the chamber we were at.
Maybe. I don't know. Let's find out.
Jordan, I was gonna say, like, as Darius walks away, you notice like Toity doesn't move. He's just standing there. So you should probably like drag him by his scruff of his neck or
Yeah,
something.
Arya just goes
I-
back to where you guys were.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Darius
Okay.
goes over and picks up
Okay.
Toity and just starts like carrying him.
Well, no, here, let's just go back the way we were.
The
Let's-
portal room.
Portal room, but let's go. I mean, that's so weird though, because Miggy's investigation check said that.
There's a corner there.
Yeah,
I
there's
mean,
there's-
worse stuff down here. Yeah.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
that's why I said
Yeah,
hold me.
I think Miggy like goes down here and he just says there's another corridor over here and he's like looking at the sphere like interesting. Kind of unsettled by it. Buck freaks out. He just
Okay.
like right away he's just like going up to you just like trying to like don't go over here.
Can you
I
like
just like
can
pet him
you-
reassuringly, like, we're okay. We're not going to go over there.
Can you snap Toity's token to mine?
No, but
Actually, oh, that's right. I gotta move my stuff.
Why does Ari have all this light around her and I don't? To
I
be
don't
able to
know.
see. Like when Ari moves.
Probably because we normally assume whenever we go down, you cast light on me.
yeah, so is
But
it
then,
just
like,
dim
I
for
can't-
you? Or
Yeah,
can you not see
like, in
anything?
It's very dim except for like the 5 feet or like the square that I'm on, which isn't how dark vision is, right? It should be like normal for however many
Yeah,
feet
no.
and then dim. But for me, it's like
Let me double check
like it's-
that. Because I thought I
only-
thought I went through and overhauled all the tokens to make sure everything was exactly what it was supposed to be.
because it's like
Because I can see
dim.
everything, and I
It's
have
like-
dark vision.
I can only see like
Let me double check.
clearly see like right around me.
Can you see clearly now the rain has gone?
I can see all obstacles in my way.
Oh yeah, you can see in dim light as if it was bright light. Okay.
I think as we're passing by it, Toity's just gonna like
Is that
talk
better?
with Buck.
Ah, yes.
There
I
you go.
can see.
Toity's
Toity's
gonna
just.
what?
Oh wait, I gotta follow everyone. As we're passing by, but though, Toity's gonna say, "Olam, what is that?" As he's passing the portal.
Yeah, he says
Oh.
all in due time, Toity. All in due time.
What I wanna know
Something
now.
is behind there.
I just want
Be
Toity to
patient.
throw. I just want Toity to throw a Balam into the
Okay,
thing.
hold on. There's something behind this wall right here.
So you shouldn't be able to tell that, but because I didn't do a good
No.
job doing
Of
the
hiding it.
of hiding it, yeah. But if Raya, are you continuing to do the whole scrying thing?
I mean, I would have to like stop and then scry again and then stop and then scry again.
Can't move while you're
If you
Scrying?
don't, then you walk through the hallway unsuspecting.
I'll just
I-
keep going then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would have
Yep.
continually done it until we come to,
Y'all
like,
can make
another
perception tests, but it will
chamber.
be kind of difficult.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now. The little hole.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see that there's like little like
I
layers
didn't mean to do that.
there. Okay, I mean, I'll make one.
Ooh. Oh.
You have 18, 19, 20.
Nice. So let me figure this out. No, I don't think any of you see. It's pretty well hidden. Without true sight, it's pretty well hidden.
What about Miggy?
Oh, I should roll for him too. I forgot.
Nat 20. Nat 20.
Nope.
Darn.
Only a
Father.
10.
Well, we'll keep going then, I guess.
Can't see it with a freaking 20.
This is
Yeah.
a little eerie.
Yeah, so you're just walking down this hallway, and it's like a very empty hallway. Eerily.
Yeah.
Man, I really needed to do a better job hiding the.
Yeah, because I can like see.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
why I
the
did
little
that.
line. So like it's killing me that I'm like, oh, I know something's there.
And so I think what we're seeing is like we're seeing as the audience like that there is like an illusionary wall here, but we're not seeing what's beyond it.
Okay. I mean, I'm just struggling along.
Yeah.
Is this just leading us back to the other chamber?
No. So you guys get to that.
He just kept
Step
chugging
there.
along. Chugga, 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 chugga. Have any of you guys seen Major Payne?
No.
Oh, it's such a good movie.
So you'll get there.
Okay.
Get to this landing. There are steps leading up here. And there's someone waiting for you. Let me figure out who that is, because I don't know in particular.
The Verdict.
Yes, all the members of the Verdict are just waiting right
Waiting.
here.
How did they know I was going to betray Navarro?
So you see this man.
The pothead. Not pothead. Hothead.
Yeah, so you see this man. He's wearing no shirt. He just has like some loose trousers and no shoes. He's just kind of like standing there. He's like has the like classic bad boy smug look on his face. He looks pretty young. Has like his hair, just kind of like flaring around. And he's just standing there, and he says, "Welcome."
You
Alright.
are.
Hello.
Everyone starts talking at
We're
once.
like,
Oh, I see him, and can I see like seeing him like snaps me out of
Yeah.
thing. Snaps me out. I'm no, guys, I'm wearing the things of the traitor.
You are.
Yep.
Am I still carrying you though?
No, I
Yes.
think he's okay now.
Like, oh, Darius,
Darius is like, all right, and sets him down.
he's going to walk up.
This is Cody's time to shine.
Cody's going to walk up and kneel in front of him like, "Sir, we have come from far away, searching." I don't know.
You don't even know who he is. Ask his name, where he's coming from.
I'm gonna say this in a way in the least likely way to get us in trouble. Cody's gonna come up,
I don't
kneel at
believe
him,
that.
kneel at him, and say, "Sir, we have come from a long way, searching for someone. We have been looking for the sister of Itokale. We have ventured from far. And we have just recently come. Actually, this hasn't been that recent.
And we're just like, what are you talking about? This is not who we're looking.
This is,
for the
like,
whole
this is who
group.
Toidy's looking for.
We have
Like, we're just looking for the cult of dying flame.
We have come by, yes, but asking that, who knows what'll turn up if we ask that. We have come. Oh, dang it! We have been by the Yolotli Basin, and have come upon the Tlakanoli Itokale when he have been in search for her sister for quite some time now. My name
Yeah,
is.
he seems highly amused by the fact that you're just like kneeling in front of him and like
I'm just like.
I'm saying, yeah, doing this whole thing.
But Tony's like, finally, yes. He's like,
Right,
I've
exactly.
been waiting for
Yeah.
this moment. So he's just like so excited. He's on his knees like, oh, please.
Yeah, and he says, what are your names?
I stand up and I say, I am Toitrus Logblossom. And I turn to the others because they can all speak primordial.
Except
Yep.
me.
Except for
Mickey.
Mickey.
Besides Mickey.
I'd probably bow to him and say, Toitrus Logblossom at your service. And step to the side and like look to the others.
And I just kind of look at him and I go, who are you?
Yeah. He says, your executioner.
Okay.
He just like laughs and he's just like, oh, you should have seen the look on your face.
Tony's gonna like Tony's gonna let a nervous laugh like
But seriously though, I'm sorry, you're going to have to die.
I would like to roll insight to figure out what the heck is going on here.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh, that was almost a 20.
like it's really hard to tell.
I think Darius is just
He doesn't seem to hold any ill will towards you guys, but like it's really hard to tell what he wants.
Okay. I turn back to face the other two.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm not. Do we want to just cut the crap and like get answers out of him?
I'm just like, we have come to help you.
Well, I say
you're
this.
gonna tell us?
I say this in common. I turn back and ask, do we want to just cut the crap and I can put up a zone of truth, or?
I don't think he's lying, but what does he have against us? What did we do?
Come now, let's speak a language everyone understands.
And I just
Are
say,
we-
not everyone in this room understands this language.
Yeah, he
I
smiles.
say like she's not right. That guy has no clue what you're saying.
Mickey just like
I
I
say
mean, I
like
don't think you guys really know that I fully understand primordial now.
Yeah, it hasn't really
I've
come up.
spoken like 2 sentences in primordial so far.
but I think Tony realized like, wait a second at one point.
Yeah. So I think he holds up a hand and he says, "My name is Zaman, Xaman.
Xaman.
Xaman. Yeah, Zaman. I am the burning.
Zaman.
Yeah. He says, "My name is Zaman. I am the burning oracle. I have seen you in visions and dreams. I've waited for this moment to greet you for the first time. It is an honor and a privilege to introduce you to the Burning Sanctum."
I have a couple of questions.
We're just like, hold up, before you kill us, can we just like get a couple questions answered?
I think we've determined that he's not gonna kill us if he's like.
I mean,
Oh.
so I'm just like, so has your visions told you that you're full of crap and that we're here to help you? Like,
Did my humor get lost in translation, or?
She's not one for jokes.
We've had a bit of a long day.
That's also true.
Oh, I can imagine. Yes, the trials are difficult for everyone.
I mean,
Trials?
I would
Hey.
prefer if you don't bring up trials.
yeah, that game was kind of. The
Yeah,
game was,
he
okay,
seems
I mean,
sad, he
there was
says.
the motorcycles and
Of
the
course,
jumping,
Guardian.
but
oh.
Wait, what's he say?
No.
And
He
I
says-
just kind of like
Of course.
lock
Guardian.
eyes with him as soon as he said that. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Wait, no, I still didn't hear what you said. Say it again. You're
I said,
talking at-
of course, Guardian.
Oh.
So he knows. He knows. Oh.
well, this Darius kind of looks back between the both of them. Well, this makes this a lot easier.
So then I take it you know we're looking for the cult of the dying flame.
I know everything, Toity.
So, can you tell us what the
Oh,
Burning
sweet.
Sanctum is?
The Burning Sanctum is the last hope for the Tlachanoli. It's where we try to save the world. And I hope you will join us in that effort.
Well, we are kind of already on mission to do that very thing. in an offhand way.
I think we can help each other. You come bearing
I want
gifts.
to make some kind of insight check on this guy.
Yeah,
to
sure.
see, like,
I mean,
if-
I tried and I failed.
I mean, you can tell that he has no ill will towards you, but yeah, he is an enigma for sure.
What? Sorry, what's the name of this place?
You don't know
13.
any better, Ari.
What's the name of this place again?
The Burning Sanctum.
Burning Sanctum.
I just want to know if he's planning on like killing us or not.
He's not.
Okay.
He was just joking.
Ari didn't get it, so
Yeah, I can. Yeah. Yeah. So he says, It would be my pleasure to introduce you to the rest of the 5.
Okay.
So there's 4 more.
Yes.
Yes, that's how
5.
numbers work.
Good math, Darius.
There are 5
I'm
elders,
impressed.
5 sons for the 5 ages.
Okay.
And you are an oracle of these 4. Of these 5.
Yes, I'm the youngest, but some might say the most important. He kind of like winks at you.
Only some? What a disappointment.
I just turn to Mickey and I'm just like, I don't like this guy.
I don't either. Yeah, and he
Can't
says,
even understand.
yeah,
Darius,
please.
Darius.
This way.
Translating for him? Is someone translating for Miggy?
No.
No, I think he just says that. Like, even, yeah, he's just like getting body language, right? So, yeah, he says, please, this way.
So I think Tori's not going to be. Yeah, just go with it. He's
Yep.
been watching him. He didn't introduce himself as Toity. He introduced himself as Toitorus.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows, like, okay, they obviously have been watching us, and we're not getting out of here even if we want to.
And at least until you have a conversation with people, yeah.
And it proves he was right that they were here.
It's true.
What am I gonna do? I was gonna say, like to Ari's comment about not liking him, Darius kind of turned around and said in common, "Yeah, he reminds me quite a bit of Calvitus, but you know, he's not trying to kill me, and he's not a demon inside of me, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt."
Well, you do that, Darius. Meanwhile, I'll try to make sure that we all stay alive.
Yeah. So, you guys, you follow him into the Burning Sanctum?
Yeah,
I'm
I guess.
excited.
Sounds good. So, he leads you into the fortress. So you get a good sense of where things are. You basically get led up from these caverns up into like more of a upper basement. From there like into other parts of the Burning Sanctum. So let's see, I'm trying to think of what. So you come from So he leads you up and through some tunnels. You get into a bunch of like storage rooms and go through some like barrackses. You see a lot of Flockanoli everywhere. There's like a bunch of guards. There's a bunch of like people working on various projects. People obviously like working in some kitchens. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
On the way there, as we're like passing by through everything, Darius kind of pipes up, "What do you do with your dead?"
We burn them. Well, what else would you expect?
At times like this, nothing.
Fair.
This whole time as we're walking up, Toity is hopelessly looking around, seeing if he sees someone that looks like a collie. Even though he probably
you're
has
looking
no
around.
idea.
I think you have a bunch of double takes. Like so many times, you're just like, "Oh, that's it." No, it's not her. And they like turn around and it's not them. And I think we see Zaman kind of like smile, and he's just like, "Looking for someone, Toity?"
Maybe.
Um,
I'm not quite sure what they look like.
Yeah, he says, "All in due time, I promise you." And then yeah.
He said the same thing Balam said to me.
Uh-huh. You did.
It's a sound piece of advice.
So y'all get led through like a
What kind of lead? Like lead hammers or
oh
lead?
my gosh. You get led through kind of like a temple shrine complex. You see various priests of deities that you don't like recognize, some that you do. You see, I think Darius, you recognize some symbols that are similar to the ones on Temperance. So like you see some like gods of Yumcox, the surname or the name that Hunbats took as her god name. And eventually you get led into this meeting room that we've seen a couple times in as the audience, but now you get to see it for the first time. Let me pull y'all over to a map. I'm trying to figure out. Do. I don't know if you'll be able to see or not. Let's see.
Or not.
Can you see anything?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything is still loading for me.
Yeah, I can see
I think I just got. It's reloading the server. I think my computer's just really slow.
Yeah, I can see it.
I can't currently see anything. Oh, now I can.
Okay, cool. So y'all are led into this like chamber, right? So there's fire everywhere in this chamber. Zaman introduces you to some interesting looking figures. So they're all like, sitting in their like little meeting room here. And he introduces them one by one. He says, this is Vakub, the resident druid and priest of Yumcox. He is the nature expert here. And yes, you see this dude. He seems kind of distant, kind of like doesn't really care one way or the other about your guys' existence. Just kind of like looks at you, unfeeling. And then he says,
Caleb, can you put the names in the chat?
Yeah, can indeed. So we have Zaman, we have Vakub, and then he introduces this dude. This is Kaawi, has an apostrophe. So Kaawi. Kaawi.
I want to take a ride in the car.
Hello, Kawi.
Here we go. Yep. So he explains that he's basically like the resident arcane expert. So he's the arcane magic dude, wizard at large sort of thing. And then he introduces the guy that you guys have always been like. No, I guess he introduces the other person first. He introduces a person, the weirdest Genasi you've ever seen. He looks like this.
Whoa.
He kind of looks like a mix between like a tiefling and Genasi almost. Like he has these like weird
Cool.
lava horns and like his head is just on fire. Not his hair. He's literally just has part of his head is just fire. It's very strange.
I respect that.
Yeah, and Zaman says, this is Chalmer. He's, well, you could say he's our defense against the darkness.
Defense against the dark arts.
Yes, he's the defense against the dark arts teacher. Chalmer just is kind of like staring intently at all of you. Very, very introspective. And then last, he introduces...
How do you spell his name?
Sorry. Chalmer. Last, he introduces Kizin, who is the monk Yatso type you guys have been seeing. This dude. Wait, let me... So he looks like that.
Fire mustache.
Yeah, fire mustache, go. So he's like smiles warmly at you and stands up. Zaman basically says, he is the priest of Shabolba.
Oh.
And Kizin like like smiles at you all and says, I greet you warmly. There's so much that we have to talk about. I guess I
Indeed,
totally
that
just
is.
ignored my voice that I made up for him. But yeah. Sorry, what were we saying, Darius?
Oh, I just said, indeed, that is.
Yeah. And so basically, I mean, we kind of like have this like introduction sort of a thing. And I think Kizin says, before we have a more in-depth discussion, is there anything in particular you were seeking on your way here? Anything we can provide for you? Anything you may have that, well...
I mean, if you have the spell Greater Restoration, that would be awesome.
Oh my gosh! And I'm like, yes, please.
Yeah,
Be
he
at my max. of
he literally
34 hit
walks
points.
over to you and he
I'm
just
just
does
like,
it.
one of your golems like hit me, and I feel weak.
Yeah, and I think Zaman kind of like chuckles to himself, and Kizin like shakes his head. He's like, "Oh, Tohill and his constructions, interesting. Well, here, let me help you with that." And he literally just like magics you back to normal. Yeah.
Darius
Both of
steps.
us? Both of us are back.
Yep.
Darius steps over by Ari and
Now,
points.
does Greater Restoration actually heal any hit points, or it just brings us back to normal, whatever?
I can look real quick.
I don't feel like it won't
I can
matter.
get it up really fast.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think
I'm
it's
just
gonna matter
curious if I
right
get
now,
any
but
hit points back or not.
I will tell you real quick.
Okay, sorry.
It
does
sorry,
not.
Yeah, it doesn't actually.
Okay, that's fine. I was just
heal.
want to make sure. Okay, cool. All right, sorry. Go ahead, Jordan.
Oh, that's all right. Darius walks up beside Ari and points to the spot on her leather armor and on the spot on his armor where the slime had deteriorated it away. Do you have anything?
And mine too.
And
Or
on
chainmail.
and on Raya's chainmail, do you have anything that can repair these?
Yeah, he squints and he says, "These technologies are unfamiliar to us, but I will see what we can do. I will speak with Tohill and maybe he can provide you with something."
We're gonna get cool armor.
Um,
Season 4 costume change.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I mean,
So,
Ari really needs it right now.
yeah, so
I'm like half naked and
Yeah.
my armor's damaged. Like, this is not a good day.
So Kizin kind of like looks at you all again, and he says, "I know that you have come a long way, and have gone through much to get to where you are here today, and I'm sure there is much that we have to discuss. But let me just assure you that we want to work with you. We know who you are, and we desire to help you, not harm you or hinder you in your quest."
Insight.
Roll insight.
Boom.
Yeah.
Raya, you can tell that Kizin absolutely means that statement. That does not necessarily mean that the other members of the five adhere to that statement, but you can
Right.
sense that Kizin is in charge of them. So, yeah,
As long as the big boy means it.
yes.
I like it.
I
I mean, I'm like, I say in common, I'm like, are we gonna give him the mask?
right.
I just say
I think they already know.
all in due time.
Yeah. Zaman kind of like smirks at that, and you like we see this as the audience, even though you guys are speaking in common. We just like see him smirk.
Understand common?
It's worth pointing out that I mean,
I would like to speak that in
Akashi's going to.
Infernal, then. I'm sorry. Oh, wait, I don't understand Infernal. Never mind.
Akashi eventually Akashi will learn to speak every language. So I mean, it's not too
technically,
far off.
Toity can do that.
Well,
with
that's
the
also true.
spell.
But like temporarily.
That's
Hour.
true.
I mean,
So it's not too far
Yeah,
out
and so
to assume that.
yeah, so basically what I'm saying is like we can kind of just wrap it up here unless there's like any specifics you guys want to make sure to have finished right before the end of the season. Any last scenes, right? But like basically they're like we can have a big discussion about this, but like let's get you guys rested and like get what you need and like let you recover here.
Is it possible Itokale's sister is nearby? In other words, is it possible I can finish this goal by doing this?
Yeah, exactly. So, do you say that? You say,
yeah. Is it possible I could see is Itokale's sister nearby or something like that?
Yeah, they'll kind of like look at each other. And Zaman kind of looks at you, raises an eyebrow. Which one?
I turn to the others. I'm like,
The sick one.
the sick one?
Yeah, he kind of like nods. He's like, I thought so. So Itokali spoke of her sister then?
She was worried for her.
Understandably.
I was unaware there was more than one.
Ah, yes. The other is, and he kind of like looks back at the other four, and they kind of just like look at him and give him a look. And I think you, Raya, catch this because your insight. You catch that it's just like, let's just not talk about that right now. And Zaman says, otherwise invested. But here, I can take you to her right now if you wish.
Yes.
Raya will remember this.
Yeah, exactly. So Toity, I think this is unless there's anything else y'all want to do.
There's one conversation that Darius wants to have with
The main boss man,
with Sizen. Yeah, Kizen. Yeah.
Who brings me to Itokale's sister?
Zaman, I think, is going to be the one who does that.
Okay.
I mean, do they like take us to like rooms and stuff like that for us to like rest?
They
and
probably
stuff?
will, yeah. But so Darius, you wanted to have this right now, or like a private conversation with Kizen?
Private conversation. That's
I mean,
yeah, probably like after everyone
Alright,
like
we'll talk in the morning. I'll rest. That's fine.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
so
everyone-
they can all lead you to rooms and stuff like that. So let's have that conversation. I think first, Darius, with
Yeah.
you and Kizen.
Yeah. So Darius just says, "Do you know the ancient stories of this land?"
I know many ancient stories, good master.
The four. What are the okay, we know the names of She of the Jade Skirt and the other two.
Yeah, so if you wanted to like reference them as their twin names, you would reference them as Shiblanque, which is the first, like the caretaker.
Well, wait, so I know the caretaker's name?
You would have had to in the visions, like they would have mentioned them. Yeah.
I thought you said that they only
caretaker.
like they always referred to her like he always referred to him as brother.
Well, it was in that one particular one.
Okay.
Shiblanque isn't a name that would have meant anything to you at the time, so that's why I didn't bring it up.
Okay.
But if you
so Darius now knows the name Shiblanque.
Yeah, I don't think there's any reason you wouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, that was his original name. So
Yeah.
Shiblanque, whatever, it was like Hunapu was the name of She of the Jade Skirt,
Here.
but I don't know if she had any other designation. And then it was like Hoon something and Hoon bots.
Okay. Well, the caretaker's name one more time was
Shiblanque.
Shiblanque.
And I'll spell that for you.
Yeah. Shiblanque?
Yeah, Shiblanque. Yeah.
Okay, so he just says, "Tell me, who was Shiblanque?"
Yeah. I think he answers you and says, he was the man before the god. The great warrior. The son of one Hunapu who wanted to change everything. And who did. He took on a task that he didn't mean to. But once given that burden, he did everything he could to live up to it. He is my dead god, Darius.
I know.
And I mourn him every day.
Darius kind of looks down to the ground and kind of grimaces. You say you know everything about us?
Did Zaman say that? 'Cause I don't think he did. I think it was Zaman who just said, "We know everything," right? Like, I think he kind of like almost chuckled, right? He said, "Did Zaman say that?"
He did.
We're not omniscient, Darius, but I imagine we know more than you expect.
He looks back up and has this almost mournful look. I saw him die.
That I didn't know.
I think that scene kind of fades off. The only other thing is that I think Darius, with the rest of his evening, at some point probably gets with Raya and works on reading and also works on the last figurine.
Yeah, you want to roll real quick to see if you can finish that last figurine and do some reading, yeah.
Oh, please.
I'm gonna roll an intelligence check too for me
Yeah, sure.
while I'm at it.
Okay.
14.
Here's something. Here's a bit of backstory for inspiration.
Yeah, I think you can get another
this.
200 for him.
Sweet.
And I'm guessing I just get a day with a 10.
Yeah.
Okay, how about a bit of backstory for inspiration?
Yeah.
Okay, so the first time Darius ever saw like one of these figurines be made was his mother showed him how she would make the figurines, and she was really good at it, and she made a little figurine of like a little Darius. So, and that's kind of his reference for how he's making himself, so he has like some sort of idea of what his little figure is supposed to look like.
Cool.
Or?
Yeah.
Come on, be a good roll. I'll take it. Oh,
Yeah, buddy. All right, you finish it, buddy.
Yes!
You finish the last figurine.
I think he, like, as soon as they're done, as soon as Raya and Darius are done with their reading session, Darius kind of finishes it and shows it to Raya.
And I just kind of say, that'll work.
And he sticks it in his back pocket. Or, his little pack or whatever.
Well, wouldn't he give it to Raya? Because Raya is the one who'd need that one, right?
No.
No.
Oh, no,
It's
because
him.
then Raya can use it for... Yeah, of course. Yeah. I forgot how they were working. Yeah. Cool.
And
Cool.
I'd like to think that Ari like barely trains Miggy at the skin of her teeth because she's like, I just need a distraction right now.
Yeah. So I think we get a quick shot, Ari, of you get led, because you probably ask, hey, is there a place we can train, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get led to like an abandoned. It looks like a ruin almost. It's like above ground, right? You see this like ruined like complex that just has no roofs. There's just like, I don't know, kind of like arena style stuff, and like it's a good place to kind of like practice difficult terrain, various things, and there's like archery places and various other like a flat ground to practice and stuff. They take you to this place, and I think we just get a shot of because I think it's kind of late in the day when this is happening, but we get a shot of two figures kind of watching you and Miggy. One of them is a really, really tall Genasi that does not have fire hair. She has red hair, but it's not on fire. It's the first time we've seen someone like that. And then we see a big old muscular dude next to her, but big by normal standards, but nowhere near as tall as her, who has like fire hair, and they seem to be talking to each other and like glancing at you as you guys are training. But we just see them briefly because I don't want to introduce a bunch of new characters when we don't need to. But the last thing we see is Toity, and you get led into like a bunch of chambers that are like like living quarters for people. And Zaman leads you to this door, and it's probably like more like a bead curtain than anything. And he says, she's in here. She's been reading a lot since she's been sick.
Okay, real quick, remind me. Did I
Say,
take?
are books a thing here?
No,
Do
books,
they
but
have a
scrolls.
written language?
They do have a written language.
Okay.
Look, you guys have been reading like the entire
No,
time.
I know, but I mean that doesn't mean that they
Oh,
have
yeah,
books yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you have
Yeah.
scrolls. Yeah.
They have scrolls.
Did I establish earlier that I took like a token or something from Itakali? I forget.
Did you take
No.
like a necklace or something?
I feel like I don't remember if that was
Oh.
no, I don't remember if that's Itakali or if it was Oatly.
It was over.
Oh, you took
You took
Oatly's
the
necklace.
necklace from Oatly.
You don't
I
have
think
anything
I-
for me
You
to
know
call
what?
out.
I think it was that you tried, but remember her brains got eaten out. Like everything. was-
Yeah, I wanted to get something from her, but I couldn't.
But her brains got.
Her
I
friends
couldn't.
got
I,
eaten
I,
out.
was like, I couldn't
Yeah.
find her afterwards because she. literally was
I
like,
mean, I have the
destroyed.
orb, which is essentially
not giving that.
what
to
the
her.
whole goal was. But I mean, I'm not giving that up.
Yeah.
To her at least.
Mhm.
To the right person, maybe.
Sabu.
No.
I know. I'm just.
Oh, I
But
think
Sabu's the only right person. Let's be real.
what happened. Didn't they like burn her corpse or something?
Yeah, they
I
did.
have
They
a
just
feeling like-
destroyed all the corpses or had their dinosaurs eat them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything to get from her. Dang it! I wish I had something. Oh well.
Because I remember you tried to.
Yeah, you did try.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well I'll just like kind of take a breath and walk in and say hello. Kind of peek in.
Yeah, and so you just see the back of this small waifish little Genasi girl. She's not like a child, but like she seems unnaturally like short and small for her obvious adulthood. But she is like, sitting back towards you, looking at a scroll by like, I would say by like candlelight, but like her hair is on fire, so I guess you can just use that. And what did you just say? What did you say?
I peeked and say hello, just kind of like
Hello,
Yeah. So
it's me, Toitoya.
she looks like this. Except,
Oh, she's like a little
Aw, so cute.
Anna.
yeah, except like her hair's on fire. So I assume that, even though doesn't look like it.
Right.
She's literally just like Fire Genasi.
Fire Genasi Anna, yeah, exactly. That's the vibe I was going through. Yeah.
Do you want to build a fire, man? Or lava
Do you
man?
wanna-
Do you want to
build
build a fire? You can just
Ooh,
literally
I like
fire.
Come on, let's
Come
go
on,
and
let's go and
play.
burn.
So I'm just give me 1 second. I'm just figuring out what I wrote down about her.
I hardly see you anymore. Come out the curtain.
So she turns back to you, and you can see that her eyes are she has not slept in a long time, or like at least not well. She just like turns like with her hands and just kind of like, turns back and sees you. She says, "Who are you?"
I was gonna say like I take off my hat, but I'm not wearing a hat.
You take off the remnants of your burned hair.
I say hello.
Milady.
Like no, I was gonna take it off like the reverence, like when you put it over like
Yeah.
Like hi, my name is Toiti. I met your sister Itokale.
So that's you.
Yes. I turned to what's his name? Who's the one guy in the mirror?
Zaman.
Zaman. I turned to Zaman. I'm like, I take it you guys know what happened.
Yeah, he just kind of raises one eyebrow and says, "Yes."
Okay. I'm gonna say I come up to him like when we were in Yolotli Basin, your sister Itokale seemed quite worried for you, and I think I told her that I would look out. Did I tell her I'd look out for her sister? I'm trying to remember.
No, I think that was just an internal thing that Toiti decided.
Mhm.
I don't think he ever told her that. No. What she said was like, I need to like save my
Protect,
and
yeah,
and
or
you
save.
said we will do everything we can to help your sister, but like
And, okay, yeah.
And we were like,
I told I told your sister seemed very worried for you, and so I told her before she passed that I would do anything I could to help. And so we've traveled very far, and very long time. And I don't know what I can do, but I am here if I can help.
yeah, so she's just been staring at you the entire time, like cold as ice, despite being on fire. And she just says, "You killed her."
Don't say that.
My sister's murderer comes to my door and asks for forgiveness in the most vague of ways.
I think 20 like visibly starts crying like,
Disgraceful.
excuse me?
I hate you. I hate all of you. What you did to my sister. You stole the one thing she wanted most in this world. I will never forgive you for that.
No.
And she just turns back and starts like opening up the scroll again. And you can like obviously say something else to try to make a roll, but like yeah.
I don't think 20 would do that. I think he just turned to oh, I forgot his name again. The
Zaman.
Zaman. Zaman.
Zaman. I turned to Zaman and like I like looked at him like
Yeah, he seems a little like, oh wow, okay. Ooh, he's like, sorry, bud.
Harsh. She needs somebody to blame.
I think at this point I don't think Tony knows what to do. Because honestly, I don't know what to do.
Uh-huh. We can just leave it there. We can cut the scene, right? That could be the end.
Yeah. I think Tony's gonna like he's gonna walk out. He's like, yeah, we can leave it at that.
Yeah.
You found the sister.
You did find the sister.
Of course, Caleb had to make that awful.
Of course I did. What did you expect? She was just gonna be like, oh, thank you so much for traveling all this way to pay condolences to my sister.
I mean, she wasn't wrong about what she said.
I know, really.
I didn't. Hey, she'd have honestly killed herself no matter what she did. To be honest. No, seriously. Had she followed us?
Yeah, just tell her that, and I'm sure it'll be fine.
No, I'm not.
That'll make her feel better.
But like, if she'd followed us, she wouldn't have lived. Like, then we really would have.
What would have happened was she would have turned on us, and we would have had to kill her ourselves.
Yeah. So, as a quick thing, her name, the sister's name is Sitlali.
Of course. Another really easy to pronounce name.
Yeah. Sitlali. And I think the last thing we see as Tony walks away is we the shot goes back to Sitlali, and we kind of get a more clear shot of her, and we see that her legs are like atrophied. Like all of the muscles in her legs have just like gone, and they're like skin and bones. And we didn't notice this before because like she literally was just like turned to the back and she just like went like this to like look at Toity, and that's all we really saw of her. But now we get a shot that like gets her legs in it. It's obvious that she can't use her legs. And so she's sitting here, and I think we also see her just like say to herself, she's practicing something. She has this like scroll open, and it's obvious what it is because like the scroll starts glowing slightly, and she has like this just fire in her eyes, just like I need like. She's using magic and learning magic as like a way to like try to cope with what's happening to her and what she's been going through. And so she's just like,
I should bring her some drugs. Next season.
So, I guess the only last thing that maybe is Raya, if you wanted one last thing to close out everything, unless you didn't have anything, just because everybody's got a little tiny scene, right?
I don't think I necessarily have anything because anything that I want to do, I feel like it would be like a more drawn out thing.
Yeah, that makes sense. So what do we
also
see?
Very late.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. What do we see from Raya as like the last shot?
The last shot would be like me in whatever room that I'm being put up in. And I start to take out the orb.
Yeah, and we hear the like normal sound that happens when you like go inside the orb, but we cut right before we actually like go in it. We just hear Raya just like focusing on it, and then we just like cut to black. So yeah, that was a great session. I'm glad we actually
Season 3.
Yeah, we actually got through season 3, which I wasn't entirely sure of. But so yeah.
Oh, there. I was just gonna say that Darius would have Darius would have asked Raya to transcribe a message for Toity that just said, "Keep this on you at all times," and then he would set that and his little figurine on somewhere in his room.
Mine? You already gave me.
No,
my figurine.
Miggy.
Oh, I already gave Toity his.
You haven't given Miggy his. That's
Oh, okay, then I would have found Miggy and just given that to him.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
And just basically says keep it on you. And...
Yeah, of course. So as just a quick thought. So my idea, right, for 4th season, just as a speculation, right, for expectations, is that we'd start like the whole arc of the season would probably be like you guys working with the Cult of the Dying Flame to like figure out what's next, and like there's a lot of kind of things going on here in the Burning Sanctum, things that you can kind of get involved with, or like they can like guys can figure out what's the next like quest you can go on, but we can kind of like use the Burning Sanctum as our like base of operations now for whatever needs to happen next. If you guys are cool with that, that's kind of what I was assuming. But just so we're all on the same page in terms of like what looks like to be the next thing. Because there's lots of characters to interact with here, lots of things that I have kind of like going on in the background that we can like figure out and interact with, and then like move out when you guys have another plan.
I mean,
right?
generically, I'm okay with that. But then obviously, still gonna have some other
Right.
interactions.
Yes, exactly.
Like Ari and Raya are both gonna want to see Samuel and Sabu at some point.
Yeah.
So
It's true.
that's
Girls
gonna
trip.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah, let's just split the party. That sounds
That's
like a
what
great
we'll
It
idea.
went really well last.
Ari and Raya will take like a month to like go like there and then back, and
There and back again. A
Hobbit's
girl's tale.
Yeah.
or you could try to learn teleport using the orb.
Or
probably
we
the
could give
total
Darius plane shift.
So
Wait,
let's go ahead and do goals and give you guys a buttload of XP. So,
Lots of XP for us.
Toity, what you got?
Well, I found it, Akali's sister.
You did. How
Oh
many?
my
You've been
gosh.
working on that for 12
For
sessions?
12 sessions.
Since we started goals,
Alright.
that's been one of my goals.
Oh my
All right.
god.
Let's figure out how much ridiculous amount of XP you're gonna get from this.
I think that's the only goal I worked on though today. Because I didn't work on making a name for myself on the mainland necessarily. I mean,
I wouldn't
and
say you
then
made any really rolls.
I
towards
mean,
it.
yeah. And then my last one I didn't do anything with.
But you're still gonna get a ton of XP from this thing.
Oh
though.
my gosh.
And we found the Cult of the Dying Flame, so that was the party.
That was not the
No,
party
that's
goal.
not the
party
party
goal
goal.
I keep thinking that's
is
the party
to have
goal.
a new god of death.
Find the
It
Cult of
worked
the Dying
towards
Flame
though,
was
'cause
my
we-
goal.
finding
Now I have to
the-
come up with a new goal.
Oh, you
Finding
definitely.
the cult-
I feel like you definitely worked on making a name for myself on the mainland. Like, you just that's what you do. You talk to people. You're talking to Itakali and like
Yeah,
all these
that's true.
people. Yeah.
Not talking to Itakali, she's dead.
Or Itakali's sister rather.
Sicily?
And then third goal. Yeah, I don't think that came up though.
No, it didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
All right.
it didn't.
You get 8,800 XP.
Woo! Level up!
You just leveled up, didn't you?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
It'll take me at least one more session to level up.
Yeah, I think me too.
Congratulations, Toady.
Same.
Wow.
That's
Now I have a
insane.
different goal. Try and get Akali's sister not hate me.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's achievable.
Redeem your relationship with Itakali's sister. Yeah. Raya?
Or
I
just
worked
help
on
her to make
teaching
peace.
Darius how to read. I
Mhm.
worked on
Worked on
my
it.
third goal, and I completed goal number 2 of my drug habit.
How many sessions have you been working on that?
3.
3. Okay. So you get. Oh, sorry. Toity, you actually get another 450 because working on the party goal, obviously. So Raya, your total is. So you worked on Sabu. You worked on. What was your other one?
Reading. I worked on the party goal, and then I finished my 3-session goal.
Yeah. So you get 3,450.
Whoa.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Ari?
I worked on getting out of my contract with Lord Navarro. I trained Mickey. I'm working on it. And I found the Cult of the Dying Flame.
How many sessions have you been working on that?
4.
4 sessions. Okay. So you get 3,750.
Ooh.
Whoa.
And Darius?
So here we go. Learn more about how someone becomes the god of death.
Yeah. I mean, you found the starting point you were looking for, right?
Yeah. So that was
how many
completed.
sessions have you been working on that though?
I haven't counted.
Well, so how long have you had it? Have you had that since the beginning of the season?
I think so.
But I don't think you worked on it every session.
Every single time.
So let's do this. I'll give you this amount. So you finished the last figurine. You
Finished the last figurine and learn more about the caretaker. Specifically, who was he?
Yeah.
And I feel like I've completed who was he.
Yeah. I think you did. I think you totally did. So yeah, I think that's finally done. Or completely done, rather, is what I meant. So you get...
Man, I'm still like 5,000 away from leveling up. Dang.
Finish last figurine. Learn more about the caretaker.
We can assume that we're just back at full hit points and whatnot, right?
Yes.
Woo woo.
Darius, you actually get 8,350 XP. So good job, buddy.
Dang.
8,350.
8,350.
350.
Do you level up?
Let me
I would
calculate
think
it.
so.
8,350 plus. What's level up threshold?
48,000.
48,200.
Yeah, buddy.
Jordan and I both level.
Dang.
Only by the skin of my teeth.
It's
I had-
fine. When I get my big goals,
Goodness
they'll
gracious.
be worth a lot
She
more.
will. I mean, can we just assume that she will hit 20?
No. I mean, it depends on when she accomplishes them, actually.
Once Darius can read, I'm
Here's-
gonna wait for my last teaching session until I'm like level 15, and then it'll be good.
Oh.
Some
I still have like 4,000 left till I level up.
I thought we'd all get more experience, but
Well, I mean, you and Darius got a significant amount because
Yeah,
you
you
had your
did.
goals for a long time.
Yep.
So Miggy gets 1,350.
That's it.
Yeah, he only worked on 3. He didn't accomplish any of them.
So that makes me level 9? Am I level 9 now?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh my.
guys, that's only one of my long-term goals. I still have another long-term goal.
Yeah. Yeah,
My
Mickey
two
is
long-term
close.
goals are just very long-term. One of them even longer than the other. I
Yeah.
can 100% make Sabu fall in love with me in less than a year, but like teaching Darius to read, oof.
What is Mickey at now?
Miggy is at, I already just closed it. 18,850 out of 2,300. So,
Okay, so
he's
still
getting
has
there.
a way to go.
Good stuff, guys. Great finale. I'm excited for season 4. Got some fun stuff planned. So, are we good for next week? Is everybody good for next week? Is that a thing?
I believe so.
I
Just
will be
late.
late.
Oh, you'll be late.
No.
Okay. All right. We could probably just start, right? And because there's I'm sure there's
I can
lots
have
of
extensive
Oh, yeah.
orb stuff.
right,
like-
exactly. There's lots of stuff I'm sure we could do.
Yeah,
Smaller
yeah.
scenes we can have right before.
Yeah.
If you guys want to go ahead and just start with that.
And then once you get there, we'll have the like big discussion with the 5, right? So
Yeah.
that makes sense. Cool stuff. Well, there you go. I think we're done with episode 36 of Terra Nullius.
Season
Oh,
3
man.
over.
Yeah, we'll be back with episode 37, season 4 next week. I look forward to it, guys. All right, see ya. We're out.
Bye. Thanks for watching or listening.